It is now Thursday morning. Nothing bad ever happens on a Thursday. You've been in the zombie apocalypse of Flake City for a little over a week now, and you were on your third, count them, three, starting the fourth day of the library. Having the coziest time ever had in a zombie apocalypse with magic and whatnot. Hope that's not going to change anytime soon. You're awaking to a fresh morning, and whose phone am I gonna have? Cass, your phone is ringing. Are you gonna pick it up?
Sure.
All right. Ring, ring, ring,
Wait,
ring.
wait, wait, wait.
Wait.
Do I recognize the number?
Yeah, it's Samantha.
Okay, yes, I will pick it up.
So yeah, ring, 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 ring.
Pick it up. What? I haven't even had coffee yet.
Wah, I haven't had coffee yet. I haven't had sleep yet. You complain too much. What are you guys doing? You're still waking up? Wait a carpe diem. You're still at that fucking library. Really?
I don't want to talk about it. Yes, we're still at the fucking library.
Okay, well,
What's going on?
I think it's time for you guys to sleep. I have like a good news, bad news situation. I thought I'd call my favorite adventurers who do me favors sometimes and see what's going on.
Yeah, what do you need, Sam?
So it's more of what you guys need. Remember that you guys were talking about tattoos and you really wanted to get tattoos?
I mean, yeah.
You know that really good tattoo artist I know who owes me a few favors?
He's still around?
He's in my studio right now, yeah.
I'm sorry. He has all of his There's so many questions. Okay.
There are probably
all
questions.
right.
If you were here, you could probably ask them of him. So on to the bad news. He didn't have any trouble getting through the crowds because of his own nature. Unfortunately, a couple Zeds may have noticed him moving, and they are chilling outside the studio. And they're smarter than the average zombies, and so we are kind of sending an SOS save our situation message. How soon could you guys get here?
You could probably leave after I've had my coffee.
Okay, I'll let Kaya know that you're gonna have your coffee while the horrifying things of nightmares try to break down the door. Thankfully, they can't access the elevator, but keep in mind, if they break down the door, I'm probably not able to send the elevator down to you guys very easily either, because of the risk, and I'm not gonna endanger Kaya. So, keep that in mind.
I'm kidding. We can leave shortly.
Okay, I can totally have coffee for you guys once you kill the problem downstairs. Please hurry.
Given we lived through that. Sure, you better get that shit brewing though.
I have utmost confidence in your ability to not die, obviously. Please don't die.
Don't plan on it.
Right, cool. Also, maybe be careful. Some of them have some I don't want to say mind controlling magic, but definitely some high charisma. Spitting mad game. Like for a minute I was like, I should let these guys in. They seem pretty chill. And then I was like, wait a minute, that's a dumb bitch move. And I stopped myself, but it was tempting. So, like, as a heads up, little FYI.
Sam, how many?
When we were last looking, we only saw 3.
Only 3. Amazing. All right.
Mm-hmm. Well, he said that when he was being followed over, the group was much bigger. He dodged a few of them, so. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just don't listen to them. Just, we'll be there soon.
Oh yeah, as another FYI, do not
What
listen
the fuck,
to them.
Sam?
Well, in order to not listen to them, I decided to start blasting really, really, really loud music outside. They don't seem to love my taste in music, but I will put on whatever you request if you'd rather fight to something different, because I'm not a monster. So if you guys have any requests for music, I will cue it up for you, whatever you want, but it will be blasting out there, so.
And drawing everything else to the station.
Well, a lot of the zombies are buried in the snow, so they're probably not moving quickly. If you guys can move here quickly and kill the zombies, it'll probably be fine. Do you want me to stop the music?
No, do what you... No. If it helps, let it go.
I would hurry. The sun is coming up, though.
Is the phone on speaker or are you...
No, if it was Sam, I would have kept it on speaker.
Tinder says, can you play Barbie Girl?
I did say anything, didn't I?
You did. You opened yourself to that.
I did. That's on me. I totally will, Tinder. Add Barbie Girl to the queue. Damn, I fucked this one up. Just, shoot me a message when you're getting close, so I only have to play it the once.
Anything else you need?
No, I'm pretty good. How's the experience been over there?
Shitty.
All right, well, great catching up.
It's fine. We have more questions than answers, but we can fill you in when we get there. And hopefully kill 3 Zeds.
I totally believe in your abilities. Who knows? Maybe we can get rid of 1 or 2 of them somehow magically. I don't know.
Cool. All
Okay,
right.
shoot us a message when you get close. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Yeah, bye. 3 fucking Zeds at the station. Really? Can we wrap this shit up? Do you guys have any other books
Yeah.
you want to check out?
I don't think we have time. I think we need to get to the station.
Yeah, no, that was sarcasm. We weren't checking out any more books.
Yeah, okay. Sorry. I said.
Will I be able to lucid dream there?
Tinder, you can lucid dream wherever the fuck you desire. We just gotta go.
Do we need the car 10 minutes to summon?
You guys were able to walk from the station to here pretty quickly last time, around the same time. I would believe
Okay.
some
just-
simple stealth checks could probably see if you get there unharassed.
Cool. I need to break out my dice.
Cool. Everyone break out your dice. We'll do some quick stealth checks, get you to the station, take a quick break, and then jump into some combat.
Tinder got a 16 for stealth.
18.
18. Nice. All right, Eric, guess.
Adjusted 20.
18.
All right, everyone did good. You guys were able to slip and slide around in the snow and the fields to get back to a very familiar clearing that doesn't have as many zombies as it once did, which is good news. In front of the building, you do see on the smoker's patio Kaya, Sam, and Wes, and in front of the building, by the door, with tools at this point, trying to get the door off of its hinges, you see 3 Zeds. And I'm going to throw some tokens on here. If they look at the same token, it's fine. It's an imagination game. But yeah, you guys do see 3 Zeds in front of you, and you're whatever distance you are from the building. Whatever you do with that information is your business. What are you guys thinking?
Yeah, what are we? Are we just gonna go in guns blazing, or?
Can we? I know it looks like the same token. Is one of them the fucker from the lab?
Yeah, sure. The one in the middle.
You didn't have to agree with me.
That fucker is mine.
He's fun. He does a lot of psychological damage to people, so it's fun to play with him. So let's take 15. You guys can think about your battle strategies, whatever, grab drinks, grab whatever you need, and then we'll come back and get into some combatty bat. Woot woot. Or some encounter. We'll see what you do with it. It's your business. So, did you guys have some time to consider your options for this encounter? I have added you all to the initiative. You're all welcome to roll and type in where you fall in the initiative.
Individually, we've thought about it, but we didn't really consolidate each other as a party.
All right. If you guys want to consult, by all means.
Well, she said that these zombies are smart, but they're still zombies. Like, we could try talking to them, but it really depends how much they're zombie and how much they're smart.
Well, I can tell you the middle guy is a sociopath, who tortured Tinder, with her dad. From what
Okay.
she said earlier, it was the guy from when we went to try to rescue my dad. So Tinder would like
Oh,
to
no.
just kill him. But he's tough. We were told not to actually engage with him, though if we had engaged with him, we probably would be dead.
So-
That was like a level or 2 ago.
And who told you guys
he
that?
also
I'm
shrugged
pretty
off
sure.
an Eldritch Blast and giggled.
Yeah, pretty sure you did say the fact that we didn't actually fully engage, we were able to riz our way out of it, was a good thing.
Barely.
And I put up a snow pile just as this is what you're currently hiding behind. You can assume it'd be easy to step around it to get line of sight or whatever. I put it there just so canonically you have something you're hiding behind while you all discuss your options. It is not meant to be a hindrance, but more I have other hindrances on the map. I don't need this one to be a hindrance. So, as a FYI, you guys are hiding behind this snow mound, contemplating your choices.
You want to try to talk? I know you want to kill the middle guy, but I don't see that happening.
He tortured my dad.
He shrugged off magic.
Would he shrug off Leandro's magic sword hand? Or, sorry, Caldron's magic sword hand?
I don't know who Leandro is now.
I don't
who
know
is
who
that
he is
guy?
either. Would he shrug off Caldron's magic sword hand if we stabbed him in the spleen?
I might have to stab him a couple lots of times. If he shrugged off an Eldritch Blast, he might shrug off a little bit of stabby stabs.
Only if he has a magical defense. What if he doesn't have a resistance to regular? I don't know. I just want him dead for what he did to my dad, and psychologically, did to me. Ooh, you could use him for your torture experiment.
It's going to be very hard and take a lot of energy out of me because, again, it took a lot of energy out of me simply giving Kaz Wolverine claws, and she was willing. I've never tried it with someone that was resisting.
Does Eric have thoughts?
I don't know. I don't know. Sam said these fuckers were charismatic.
We're warlocks.
We can't let them just sit here and beat on the door. Say if we attack, we'd hit one of them hard and try to get it down so that there's one less opponent on the field. Let's concentrate on one first.
Can we?
So
This is gonna sound
Go
really
ahead,
stupid.
okay.
Can we try to convince them to just leave first before we fucking attack? Unless you want to
Yeah.
try a sneak attack, which
Cass is
You
like,
are the one that is able to talk to zombies, so.
if you want to try to riz them, I am not very persuasive.
neither
You
am
have
I.
a way with the undead though. You have like an advantage to talking to them typically.
All right. Cass is gonna step out from behind the barrier, I guess, and kind of go a little bit closer to them. I guess I don't know how far away I need to be if I'm yelling.
Remember the music's playing.
Oh, that's right.
Once Sam saw you guys, she grimaced, and just on her little iPad that she's got, she just hit a button, and the song kind of like did a fade into the next one. And boy, howdy, you hear it. You hear the beginning. You hear the opening. Hey Barbie, hiya Ken, and like this the whole intro begins playing while you guys are like, okay, so we're gonna try to convince them, or
I'm sorry. Can I text Sam and let her know that we're outside?
yeah,
Because I totally forgot about
she
that.
did. She texts you back something snarky along the lines of great communication, amazing skills.
Tender's just like dancing a little bit, like readying her weapons.
I'm a Barbie girl, getting out my gun.
It's blasty. It's fantastic.
If Cass tries to if she yells out to them, I guess if the music's still playing, they can't hear shit.
If you tell Sam to turn it down, she can. I'm sure she'd be very okay with turning it down. Ew, Eldrin.
Absolutely not. Yes, can we just say it's safe to say for her, Cass would have been like, "Hey, trying to get them the fuck out. Can you lower it a little?"
Come on, Barbie, let's go, Barbie.
God, I hate that.
Man, imagine how dangerous I'll be when I finally get like a proper soundboard for these things, and I'll have to do all the effects myself.
No.
The music is turned down. What are you guys doing?
Cass is gonna go
Pouting.
in front of the barrier. Again, I don't know how far I need to be in order for them to hear me, but she's gonna what did the middle one look like? Did he have blonde hair?
He did not.
I remember right. He looked a lot like this picture.
The crazy
remember.
the crazy talking zombie that's met in the lab looks like the picture. The other two, just imagine generic, non-specific faces.
That's fair. Cass is gonna yell out specifically. She's to the middle one. I know she doesn't know his name, but she's just gonna yell, "Yo, dipshit!"
They kind of stop, and the guy in the middle kind of holds up his finger. Oh, we have new things to play with, gang. And he turns around. One of them has a drill in his hand, like a power drill. They were trying to take the door off the hinges, and he's like, "Oh, this will be fun."
Yeah, no, I'm not looking for any more piercings. What the fuck are you doing? What do you think you're doing? Why are you even here?
Saw someone go in. Someone who didn't draw the zombie's attention. That's special. We like special. We like to fuck with special.
Really? That's it? Just they didn't draw the zombies' attention, so you decided to fucking run after them?
It's kind
That's
of
a
interesting,
really-
isn't it? Some people in the city
Yeah.
don't draw the zombies' attention, but they still draw our attention, and that's pretty interesting. Makes me want to see their insides a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Every time with the
Okay.
drill.
This is why I hate the dentist.
Didn't you blow off your last dentist appointment?
Shush! Fuck, I need to reschedule that. Anyway, how can I convince you to just fucking leave? There's nothing here for you. There's really not. It's a fucking radio station. Like, go fuck off somewhere else.
Where? Why? For what?
Anywhere. I don't know.
So what are your
There's-
suggestions? So you're trying to say you could like sell some other people out for us to go do twisted shit to them instead? Who you thinking? Give us some survivor spots. Who you gonna trade for your friends up there?
I don't have any fucking survivor spots. I don't know where anybody else is. Just go fucking walk around. Can't you sniff them out or some shit?
We sniffed this out. We've already earned this spot fucking fair and square. You're just coming over here saying, no, don't do that. Go do this again. We already did it.
There's that one place where Sperry is, outside of town.
They literally exchanged looks like, do you think we were born yesterday? Really?
I mean, last week, maybe.
We weren't born last week. We rose last week. And we're not idiots.
I mean, never mind.
You know,
keep-
you look kind of familiar. I seem to recall there being a bit of a bounty on a few heads in this city. Do you guys remember that? And he kind of looks to his two friends, and they're like, huh, yeah, I do remember that. All of you look kind of suspicious.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
Tinder with the movie, really?
It worked in the movie!
I'll tell you what, you can roll charisma. It won't be successful, but if you roll high enough, they'll be amused.
It was a 5.
They're not even cracking a smile at that, honestly. I was willing to let them be amused if you scored, decently, but a 5 is just them staring at you blankly. With the guy going,
Not
rah,
Star Wars.
rah, rah.
So Star Wars isn't your get, but I get it. It's a little highbrow for your type.
Do we above table? Do we know of any places that actually have more survivors? That's not.
The hospital.
I was
That's-
thinking, isn't
hospital's
yeah,
rubble.
I'll say yeah, but it got blown up. I
Or-
can't remember where they went to though.
I'm not sure we want to know, do we?
Bro,
Well-
don't give me that.
I'm not reminding you now, shit!
I feel like there could have been survivors at the college. Like when we went and rescued Kaya, like she was in the smoke shop, but she had been wasn't there like a crowd of people? I don't know. That seems kind of evil to even think.
You don't want to eat a bunch of dude bros, fucking drunk off beer. Just
Where did Eric's
Wasn't there a
friend
gated
go?
community somewhere?
The rich. You could eat the rich.
Are you guys throwing out all of these suggestions to them, or are you guys going to arrive at one to tell them that I will then react to? I just need to know before I start rolling.
I was just gonna suggest the college, but
If I were to suggest something, you would be in Cass's head.
go ahead.
If I was, there's gated community. I think someone said something about survivors being there, with all the gates and stuff. I would need to look at the map.
I was gonna say where.
1 second, I can
South
pull up the
side?
map.
Never mind, I'm just schizophrenic.
It's an awfully big self-diagnosis for not a major thing. So the gated community, I will tell you guys, was the marina, and that is actually where the doctor and the 2 nurses ended up. So I was like, wow, damn, they are cutthroat. All right.
Yeah, weren't we planning on saving those people?
Eventually we'll get around to
We
it.
might need the doctor at some point. Yeah, she did help
know, my-
solve this in New York.
My dad could probably use some medical intervention if we ever get back to him. He's probably dead now.
Damn, not Cass's eye roll when Tinder brought up her dad.
Did your girlfriend ever bring him food?
She did not.
Good to know.
Y'all are gonna have to roleplay that. You can do so now if you want, before this battle begins, but I would suggest maybe waiting. The Zeds might find it interesting, though. You never know. They're just gossipy bitches like, oh my god, no way!
Back to the
No.
Zeds.
Do you need
Unless,
the-
go ahead. What did you want, Shar?
No, I'm okay with that. I don't necessarily need us to start inner bickering mid Zed battle.
True. All right, back to the Zeds.
Back to the Zed map, or you guys want to keep on the Flake City map for now?
I'm good with the Zed map if they're okay.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
So you're saying you're only here because you followed someone that's off zombie radar. Is that what I'm getting from this?
It's pretty interesting.
I'm off zombie radar.
And we've also been hunting you a little bit, so it's kind of fun that we found you here too.
Fuck. Why can't you just leave him then?
Well, now you're here. For all you know, we are leaving him alone. We are paying much more attention to you.
Yeah, because I fucking what? Stop playing games. What do you fucking want?
They kind of look at you like, the fuck do you mean stop playing games? What do you want? We want to play games.
I'm assuming Eric's behind me. I'm just gonna look over my shoulder at Eric and just sigh, look back at them, and just pop my form of dread.
All right, Keldrin and Cass, do you want to roll your initiative, and I'll roll up the initiative for the Zeds?
9.
It's a very German no.
Also a 9. Caldron, you can have the honors.
Oh, why thank you.
Alrighty. Tinder, you can go first if you'd rather versus crazy zombie. Up to you.
Okay. So I'm gonna start with my bonus action and get my Eldritch Cannon out. And let's see here.
If you need time to think, I'm gonna go ahead and have him go.
No, I'm gonna move closer. That doesn't work. Okay. I am going to cast Firebolt at the CTZ because fuck that guy. So ranged attack. 12 doesn't hit him, does it?
It does not. Anything else?
I'm gonna move closer. I'm gonna move there. And then the Eldritch Cannon follows me too.
I'm assuming it's in your hand, so.
Yeah.
Alright.
And that's it.
Okay. Cool dealio. So, Crazy Talking Zed is going to move forward 30 feet. And then he is going to be an asshole. So he is going to abuse the weapon mastery rule of Zed's and use a snowball to attack you, Tinder, for... to be clear, a 16 will hit you, correct?
My AC is 16.
Cool. So a 16 plus 4 will hit you, right? Yeah. Like, I can add other stuff. They have weapon mastery. And it will deal 5 damage. You just got dealt 5 damage from a snowball to the face.
How
and
rude.
While he did that, threw an insult out at you. He can't really do any damage with it, but he just decided to be rude for funsies. And he was like, you fight like your dad.
Can I rage?
No, your turn's over. So now it's going to be Z2 and Z3's turn. They're not as inclined to fight, so they're going to be taking door fuckery actions. So what you guys do with that information is your business. 19 will be successful. Alright, so one of them is, the one with the drill is working on getting a screw out of the door. And the other one is assisting, but rolling for shit. You do see him probably scooping some snowballs up on his feet as a bonus action. And we will then go on to Caldron. You're up.
I will move closer to here. It would be nice if I was able to see the boxes. Oh, I don't really have any ranged options. I'm just gonna play it safe, and because of what was it, Sam or Kaya? I forget. Whoever called that said these ones are smarter and very charismatic. Some arms are gonna like extend out of my stomach onto each and every one of you, and just touch you in the back. And I will be using 5 psi points to use Psychic Redoubt. As an action, I create a field of protecting psychic energy. Choose any number of creatures within 30 feet of you. Until my concentration ends, each target has resistance to psychic damage and advantage on all intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws. Fuck these guys up. I will pass.
I don't have an attachment for that, but I know that Billy also got gave you guys bless, yes. So I don't have
the attachments.
I don't have the attachments for all. I do have a bless attachment I can give each of you. I can do that much. The rest of it will be on you guys to remember and remind me, but enjoy your new conditions.
What does bless do?
1d4 to a attack and save. And
I guess for a bonus action, I'll blind spot that CZT guy.
all right. And that's a wisdom against yours, right?
Wisdom.
He's gonna fail that.
It has to be my DC.
Yeah, there's no way he's passing with that one. So he actually just you cast that spell and he stops seeing you, and he still can see the rest of your group. And Cass, you're up. Or unless Caldron, do you have anything else you're gonna do?
It's my action, bonus action.
Okay. Like any speech or anything like that?
Nope.
All right, cool. Cass, you are up, and then Eric, you're after that.
Well, I'm gonna fuck up the thing that Caldron just did, because I'm going to move up to the Talking Zed, I guess.
The range, it's not like an area. It doesn't say it's an area. It's just if I see you within 30 feet of me, you get it until I lose concentration.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to scoot. Well, it is 30 feet to this guy. So I'm going to go up to him. Before I run up, I'm going to look over my shoulder to Eric and be like, concentrate on the guy getting the door. And then I'll run up to this guy and cross my fingers. I would like to cast Witch Bolt on him. Hopefully. That is a nat fucking 20.
Is that those damn bone dice?
It sure is.
The bone dice for you are like a Sperry dice for me, man. They just fucking work.
Well, technically it's a 26 because it's plus 6.
So
what? I don't think
you'll still get the crit rolls. You'll get max possible damage in addition to what you roll.
Which I was casting it at second level, so that's 3d12 thunder damage. So
it's cast at 6th level.
I don't have it.
Oh, no, never mind. You're not 6th level.
I was like,
I forgot you multi-class.
I have so many questions about the math on that, but
Never mind.
Math ain't mathin'.
I'll shut up now.
So what? That's 36, and then I roll an additional 3d12, correct?
and now she's got to do a lot of math.
What's 20 plus 12? 32, right?
Usually.
So this is what, 36 plus 32?
So 68 damage.
Motherfucking damage!
That's sexy as fuck.
Man, Thistle's so jealous. She had to do the pretty magic dress to get those kind of numbers.
To be
It
fair,
does.
this was only a 3.
Oh, it just says it forms an arc of lightning between myself and the target. So on subsequent turns, there's basically like an electric fucking tether between the two of us. So on subsequent turns, I can take a bonus action and attack him with lightning as well.
All right, let's see if we get back to your
Yeah.
turn and go from there. Or are you going to do bonus? Can you do that for this turn?
No, it's
Okay.
afterwards.
Yeah. All right. Anything else for this turn?
That is it.
Yeah, that's you're good. You're good on that. Was that enough? Was that enough slices for you?
No, because the motherfucker's still standing, but whatever. He wasn't talk shit.
Look, so I will say when you do that spell, where he did slap off the Eldritch Blast, he did not shrug this off. You got his motherfucking attention, as it were. When that happens, the other two Zeds are probably gonna snap their attention as well. With that said, Eric, you're up, and Tinder, you will be up next.
Which one is on the door trying to attack the door? Was it trying to attack the door?
So 1 and 2 are both working on the door. 1, this guy has the drill, and 2 is assisting.
Okay, the guy with the drill. I'm hitting it with 2 Eldritch Blasts.
2 of them, alrighty.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll those d20s.
First one is a 24.
That will hit.
And the second one is not as good. 17.
17 will hit.
I don't even remember what Eldritch Blast does. It's been so long.
You've been in the library for so many sessions.
1d10. I know, right? I know, that's sad, ain't it?
Flip off counter.
26 points.
26 points of damage. Alrighty. Anything else for your turn?
Yeah, I'm going to move a little bit there.
Okay.
Alright. Complete your turn. Tinder,
Yes.
you're up.
Okay, so Tinder. So when I decided to become a wizard, I got a new spell that I'd like to cast. I would like to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on Dick Balls over there. So he needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Alrighty. This is which one?
CZT.
Okay. Oh, wrong die. Wisdom saving throw coming right up. That is a failure.
Okay, so on a failed save, it has to go into he's now prone and incapacitated for the duration. During that time, he is now laughing uncontrollably and not end the condition on himself. At the end of each of its turns, it takes damage and makes another wisdom saving throw. It doesn't tell me how much damage. Whenever it does take damage. Okay. So he's gonna be prone and laughing uncontrollably, which seems like something he would do just for shits and giggles anyway. And then I'm going to use my Eldritch Cannon because I love that fucker. And I am going to use the let me see. The Force Ballista to hit him. So let's see if I can hit him with that. Do I get advantage since he's prone? Or
Yeah, sure. That sounds correct. I think it also might have advantage for other reasons, so if I'm not mistaken.
21 to hit?
That'll hit.
Okay, and then 2d10. 16 damage.
Alright, 16 damage, and that was to the talking one, and he is currently giggling uncontrollably and prone, correct?
Correct.
Alrighty, so that's gonna make his turn a little tricky, because does he get a wisdom save on his throw to end that?
Yes.
Alright.
And he does get advantage to that.
I mean, 16 or 15, either one of those without his wisdom modifier, which is... Alright, so that would be, there's 17 or 18 to get out of it, so I think that will break the laughter. So the way that canonically plays out is, like, just gets absolutely smashed in the fucking face. Just, like, in the face. Then starts laughing uncontrollably, and then gets better. And he's like, okay, and he stands up a little creepily, and that's all he can do is just creepily stand up. And he maybe just kind of looks at you and is like, why can't we be friends? Didn't you want to be friends? He's not actually doing a spell, but he's just speaking for his 6 seconds of a lot of time. And we will move on to Z2 and Z1, who now their attention is on you guys, because You hit their buddy for a gigantic chunk, so they are going to do what they can do best, improvise weapons. So Zed won with a drill. It's kind of gross, but it is what it is. Is going to go to who they can reach. Cass, you know that's you, right? This guy is going to come right up on you. If you have an attack opportunity, you will get a chance for that. However, he's going to attack you for... a 19 does hit you, correct?
No, it does.
Okay, cool. Just checking. Just checking. You know, I don't want to presume. That would be rude. However, you're only going to take 2 damage, apparently. Wait. Oh, I should have added more to whoever I hit in the face with the snowball. You should have had more damage. My apologies. However, you will take 2 plus 4 damage from a drill. We'll say it hits your arm.
Cass is just kind of gonna chuckle because I have 15 temporary hit points from my form. She's just gonna like fucking laugh and be like, "Are you serious, dude? That's it?"
Excellent. And then Zed2 gonna do snowballs. Never mind. No, he's not. He picked up one of the snowballs that he had and threw it and just fucking missed. Just flew right by your head and actually fell at Tinder's feet and then just turned into like a little broken up snowball, all sad and pathetic. Caldron, you're up. And then after Caldron, Cass.
All right, I'm going to use. These guys don't seem bad. Like, I was a little bit concerned, but right now we've got a drill and snowballs. I feel like there's gonna be more.
So they have an improvised weapon ability as Zeds, to where a weapon mastery, all improvised weapons get a minimum of 1d8 plus 4 and a plus 4 to hit. So they kind of always have that in their back pocket. But yeah, they do have other stuff they could do. You're not wrong.
Yeah, because I'm still gonna do this. I don't want to play it safe, but like they're the special guys. They said normal zombies didn't see this. We did. So I'm gonna use 5 more psi points to turn my, weapons into +2 weapons. And I'm going to move up closer. My turn. That's it for my turn.
That's literally your turn.
Actually, I'll blind spot the CZT again.
All right. 18. He still sees you.
Actually, that's a lie. No, because I don't have improv. Never mind. That's my turn. Ignore me.
Okay, cool. I will. Cass, you're up.
All right, so bonus action, I will activate that witch bolt for a 1d12 and see if I can do anything. Not a lot. That is a 5. And then for my action, okay, I'm just gonna do burning hands at 2nd level to both of those zombies in front of me, which is a 15 dex saving throw, or they take full damage.
This first one has an 11 and a 15.
So so the 15 takes what, half, and then the 11 takes full.
All right, what's the damage on that?
46. Please hold. Fucking 11.
11 is the full damage?
Yeah.
Alrighty, minus 11. Right, anything else?
No, I was gonna shit talk, but that kind of sucked.
Hey, you can always try. Got 6 whole seconds of shit talking you can do.
I guess holding on to the witch bolt still, I'll just kind of like lean into the talking one's face and be like, "What's the matter? You're not having fun anymore?"
I think it's funny that you did that and didn't go for the bonus action of more lightning damage.
How?
Didn't you say that each turn they can get more? Was that not?
I did. That was yeah, I did that. You didn't hear me?
Oh, I did not hear you. I'm glad I mentioned it. I'm so sorry.
Shit, Billy, what did I roll?
Unfortunately, I think you said 4.
Yeah, I don't think it was a lot. It was, yeah.
Right.
I think it was 4.
Hey, look, it's almost 4 that didn't get counted, so I'm glad I brought that up. Yay! All right.
That's 4 we didn't have on. So.
Yeah, exactly. All right, and that's gonna complete it, correct? Eric, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like.
And then after Eric, Tinder, you'll be up.
Let's start with the drill holding Zed. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
He's gonna probably fail that. That's gonna be a 5. These Sperry dice aren't rolling well.
Yeah,
tonight.
he did fail it.
The Sperry dice are apparently only for Sperry.
Toll the dead on him. 18 points of damage.
All right, so that's on the drill one, right?
Yep.
18 points of damage dealt. Anything else?
Yeah, moving there.
All right.
That's pretty much it.
Alrighty, Tinder, you're up.
Okay, so she's gonna start with the lovely Eldritch Cannon, and she's gonna do the Force Ballista again because Cass is in her way, and she's gonna go over or after CZT again. 17 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, so that was not what I should have thrown. I rolled a d20 instead of the damage dice. Sorry. Hold on. 10 plus 15 damage on that.
And that's going to the talking zombie, correct?
Yep. And then she's gonna firebolt him, and that is an 11, so it does not hit.
Does not. Anything else?
That's all she can do for now.
Alrighty, his turn. Cool. Love that for me. 1
Oh no,
is
did
the
you miss?
loneliest number that you ever see.
Oh, you ultimate miss.
I ultimate miss. So he wasn't trying to attack, he was trying to do one of his abilities. So that's unfortunate. However, that's cool. That's cool. He's gonna use his movement at least, because he's not prone, correct? He got over that with the cackle. Yep. Alright, cool deal. He is going to over here.
Attack an opportunity?
You're welcome to if you want. Do you have your did you not use your bonus action last turn?
Ah, fuck, I did.
You did.
Disregard.
Alrighty. That will complete his turn, however. Tender went. Now we have Zed's 1 and 2. Zed 1 with his drill. Cass, you're right there. A 17 plus 4. 21 does hit you, right?
Really?
Didn't he throw his drill?
No. The other guy threw a snowball, if that helps.
No,
He
I
drilled
thought
at her
he
last time.
Oh, he drilled at her. Okay.
Yeah. This is so fucking annoying. I'm getting different damage dice. That's annoying. That's dumb.
I like these dice. They're working
Yeah.
great. What are you talking about?
1 plus 4. At least there's the plus 4 in there. So 5 damage. Another drilled the arm for you, Cass.
Oh, I still have temp HP. How unfortunate.
I hope you choke. I got new damage die. It's fine. See? If I had rolled for that last one, you would already gotten more damage. It's fine. It's on now. Zed number 2 coming up. Same as before. He's going to throw a fucking snowball. 12 plus 4. That will hit, correct? Eric? That hit you?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. 15.
Alrighty. God damn it! 1 plus 4 is 5 damage, but it's from a snowball, so, like, you should be embarrassed. That's all I got.
Oh no, he's all cold now.
Isn't like a commoner's HP like 4 or something? Those snowballs kill people.
Yeah, they can. Anyway, that is the Zed's turn. Caldron, you're up. Cass, you're after that.
I already calculated that I have just enough movement to get to this guy. I'm going to swing at the guy or zombie.
Alright.
Fuck me.
No, you're not. Those suck though, don't they? Those fucking ones, they really suck, don't they?
A D4 ain't gonna help.
Yeah, I don't think a D4 is going to help. I will bonus action blindside him. I'm just gonna spam the shit out of that.
Fucking Christ. Alright, inexplicably, a 10.
I am now invisible.
you just walked up to this guy.
Missed, looked up, oh shit, and then disappeared.
Fantastic. I like how you handled that, and that's gonna complete your turn?
Yep.
Cass, you're up.
Alright, well, I can't reach him. So I'm gonna do the old standby of Eldritch Blast, unfortunately. 19 plus 6 for the first.
And to be clear, you're aiming at Z1, both the drill?
No, the
No.
guy that ran. The one
Oh.
that I've been beaten on.
Alright.
So 19 plus 6, I assume hits him.
It does, yeah.
And my second one, I rolled a 17.
That'll also hit.
Yes, excellent.
But do we have a cheering section on the balcony?
Yeah, you do.
It's not a lot. It's 17.
Damage?
Yeah, for both. Well, for both of them. That's both blasts total.
Gotcha. No, it's not much. It's only 17 damage. It's fine. It's
Dude, this
totally chill.
motherfucker. I stopped calculating. He was at 108 at some point, and I just hit
Yeah.
him for another 17.
Uh-huh. Any other actions for your turn?
None of
Do
my
you still have the
good-
witch bolt active?
Do I what?
Do you still have the witch bolt active?
Oh, fuck me. I have Witch Bolt.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Eric. That's another 4. Why
Mhm,
is he still standing?
Why is she still grinning like that?
Maybe
Because
those
he's
two
a
things are
zombie and we're doing
connected.
damage.
Oh yeah.
Probably has some like regenerative ability or some shit.
See, and I needed the fucking. Can I still move?
Have you already used your
Yeah.
movement? I don't think you have.
No, I did not. I don't
You're gonna
even
go for an
care.
attack.
I don't care if that fucker attacks me, but I'm gonna move my 30 feet closer to him. I don't want him to get away. This is not gonna be a Danny and motherfucker. Whoa, God, what did you do?
Well, I got paid back for all those shit rolls, that's for sure. He's gonna take that opportunity attack.
Can I still move with an opportunity if I get hit?
Yeah, you can still move. You're just gonna take damage when you do it. So that's automatically gonna be 12 plus another 8. So 20 damage as you move away.
Ow. Okay, I feel that one.
Oh, but I thought you had all this temp HP. I thought you're fine, Cassandra. Aren't you good?
You said what? 20 total?
20 total, yeah. That one maybe got a little further up the arm. You got that little in the chest a little bit. This went drilled right into you.
Yes. kind of felt that one.
But hey, you got to move to the zombie who's fleeing. Anything else for your turn? Is that it?
Nope. Nope. Outside
Okay.
of a painful grunt.
Awesome. Eric, you're up. Tinder, you're after that.
I also don't want him to get away. Wait. He needs to make the one that Cass got up to. He needs to make saving throw, wisdom saving throw.
19 plus 2, 21.
Yeah, that'll do it. Fucker.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Anything else?
Nope. I move up to the one with the drill.
All right. Bet. Tinder, you're up.
Okay, so I am going to move. So Tinder is going to move here. And then Cass, am I 10 feet from you?
If you're going to use a spell slot, I'm okay.
No, it's bonus action. So the Eldritch Cannon is going to do Protector, which will grant you 1d8 plus 5 temp hit points. So let me grab d8. So 6 extra temp hit points back on you. That sucked, but as a bonus action. And then I am going to cast Firebolt on CZT and 15 to hit.
That'll hit.
16 more damage.
16 more?
Mhm.
Alrighty. Anything else for your turn?
She's gonna say, "Why won't you die?"
And he is going to begin his turn with a laugh. Big ol' laugh. And he is going to execute his fuck this. With a cackle and a grin, put his hand on his chin and said, "Fuck you bitches, I'm out of here." And similar to how you've seen Mora do before, where she just kind of fades away. Whoop! However, there are still 2 zombies, and you're all welcome to do a quick little perception roll.
Ooh, look, there's snow falling.
Yeah, Cass didn't see shit. It was a 7.
Plus
That's
4.
higher than me.
14.
20 adjusted.
All right, cool. So, Eric, you are able to observe that while he kept getting away, the 2 remaining zombies looked like they were getting weaker, and you suspect they're probably not far left. Probably not much damage left for those 2 remaining zombies. And that will complete CZT's turn, and we will be at Zed's 1 and 2. Zed 1 against you, Eric, is going to 16 plus 4, unnatural 20 hit you, and then deal...
Yep.
Ooh, 12 damage with the drill.
Oh, motherfucker.
8 plus 4, so. And then Zed Dose, with probably a snowball still. He's probably a little scared to attack you guys. Is going to, never mind. No, he's not. He was gonna try to throw a snowball, but it didn't do anything. And that will complete their turns. Caldron, you're up. Caster after that.
Buddy boy ran away like a bitch because he couldn't handle the smoke.
Obviously.
So I'll just head up here and I'm going to try something. I have a little bit of a problem of not having a good ranged option. So what I'm going to try and do is like hold my hand out flat, palm facing down, and have my fingers like pointed at Z2, and I'm going to try and like change my shape to like essentially take my nails off, sharpen them into little spikes, and then turn the skin behind my nails into like a little slingshot and try and like pelt him with sharp ass nails.
I am so grossed out. I love it. Go ahead. Sounds just awesome.
Do you want to change the damage on that, or
What's your usual damage for this kind of attack?
1d8 plus 2, but I turned weapons made from me into plus 2 weapons, so it would be 1d8 plus 4.
That feels appropriate. That does feel appropriate.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd let you say you can have plus 4 on your to hit though, as well as damage.
So wait, I get plus 4 on top of what I already have, or no?
Yeah, for your to hit, yes. To make it
For
a
my
little,
to hit? Okay.
Yeah, make it to sweeten the pot a little bit. I like the creativity you use there. It's disgusting.
26.
That'll totally hit.
That's some grindhouse shit there. I love it.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? I gotta reward that. That's pretty nice. Ooh.
Damn, that is unfortunate.
That is unfortunate. I'm sorry. They were just nails though. Maybe next round you'll like have added some hoopla to it. And that was that was to Z number 2, correct?
Yes, and guess what I'm gonna do? Blind spot.
Number 2?
Yes.
He's gonna fail.
Cool.
You vanish from his sight. He just gets hit and he's like, "What happened? How'd that happen?"
I will say
And
my nails do like instantly regrow.
love it. Extra disgusting. Cass, you're up.
Can I tell, do either one of them look particularly worse off than the other?
Yeah, I would say that the Z1 looks noticeably worse.
Word. Excellent. fucking irritated that the other guy got away. It's not going to be fantastic. I'm going to rush at Z1 and just fucking swipe a claw at his face.
Okay, can you move that far and still have an action?
Yeah, it's 25 feet.
Oh.
Wait, it's 30 feet.
Yeah, and you still can make it though, so cool deal. So you're gonna go ahead and move on over and attack with your claw. The claw.
This fucking this I love this bone die. It's another nat 20.
The bone die is like, look, the nat 20 is what made you have to buy me from the vendor, so I'm gonna keep giving you that, so.
So it's 1d6 plus 1, so 7 automatically, right?
Mm-hmm.
7 plus 4 is 11. I still technically have Witch Bolt up. Yeah, I'll do Witch Bolt. 6. So 17 total.
Right, do you want to describe how Z number 1 dies?
Yeah, just in like a fucking fit of rage at losing the other guy, she's just gonna turn around and just charge at this fucker from getting drilled like 3 times, like Spider Monkey jump on him and just fucking get her claws and just right into the face and just take a chunk out of the face, like just rip the fucking face off.
Hit you 3 times, did more damage once to me.
I'm sorry, I have temp HP. Just fucking get a form of dread, bro.
She said skill issue.
User error. What do you want to do?
Alright, so Z1 is dead. Cass, I'm gonna complete your turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, and Eric, you're up.
Well, since he's dead, 2 Eldritch blasted Z2.
Alright, roll it up.
19
That'll hit.
on the first one, 21 on the second,
That'll also hit.
29 total.
29 total?
Yep.
Alrighty. That's not too shabby. Not too bad there. Is that gonna complete your turn?
Nope, I'm going to.
Tinder, you're up next.
I don't want him to get away either. I'm done.
Okay, I'm gonna move a little bit closer and force Ballista first. So 16 plus 8, I'm assuming hits for 1d4 to hit.
That will hit.
18 damage there. If he's still standing, I'm gonna go ahead and do Firebolt as well. And that is 26 to hit
That'll hit.
and 15 more damage.
And you're fire blasting him with this second attack, correct? So as you do that, like as you're getting ready to fire up your second attack, you see the little bit of vitality that seemed to be in his body starts draining. This is after your first attack and after you had done that chunk of damage, and it looks like something else is draining him. Almost instantly, the Zed you're about to fire blast to the face looks awful. Looks like he has been drained down to approximately 1 hit point. And then you blast him in the face with this gigantic, massive blast of fire. And he is going to not fall dead, but literally fall into a pile of ash, mixing with the snow.
Sweet.
Yeah, well done.
Guys, look what I did! That was so cool. I didn't know my fire was that powerful.
I don't think it is.
Yeah, it did seem kind of weird that he kind of got a little ashen before he got ashy. Should we give him some lotion?
Really tender. I have a feeling our escaped Zed just fully healed.
Well, too bad we can't track him. I really would like to kill his ass.
From above on the smoker's patio, Sam like kind of turns the music to Bubblegum. I paused it out here. It's still playing on the station, so I want to go fix that really badly. Could you guys? I'll send Kaya down. Do you guys want to come inside, or are you gonna?
Can Cass be a little shit and jump in her dread form onto the balcony where Sam is?
Roll athletics.
Oh no.
A wizard with athletics? Come on.
I hope that bone dice got your
Clock
back.
with athletics? Why? Oh, I know why. Nope, it's a +2, 16.
Yeah, you're just trying to jump up onto it. Like, what are you doing when you jump up there?
I'll just like use my claws to like throw myself over the banister and just like Superman pose, like fall in front of Sam and be like, please turn this shit off.
She's just gonna see you in this bird-like state and be like, "Oh, okay, who's a good bird?" And she's gonna turn around and go inside.
Fucking hate you.
No, you don't. And then Wes and Kaya are gonna go downstairs to gather the rest of you, unless you guys also plan on super jumping up to the fucking patio. We will return to the inside of the studio.
Did the other guy disappear as well?
He did not.
Search him.
All right, you're gonna search the one that's remaining.
Yep.
All right, you are gonna find. Got a lighter.
He's got a drill.
Oh, he's got a drill too. Yeah. He's got a drill. I thought that was the other one. Oh no, that was zombie one. All right, yeah. So he's got a drill.
And a lighter. Or just a lighter. or just a lighter, or just a drill.
Drill and a lighter. I'll give you a drill and a lighter, but with an
Alrighty.
8, you're not getting much more than that.
Okay.
But hey, a lighter and a drill.
Find some oil, you can turn that into a flaming drill.
You know, eventually. And you guys find your way back upstairs to the radio station. Kaya and Wes bring you up. Let me clear up the dirt and smut from last time you guys cleaned up in the bathroom. Voila! You are back at Meta Radio Station. Kaya greets you all and is like, "Hey guys, you're back. Congratulations. You're alive. You did combat. We'll take a quick 15-minute break, come back and get into this new friend of yours you just made. Or you're about to meet."
Yay!
Yay!
Tattoo artist, my favorite kind of friend. He's gonna be my best friend.
Alright, I'll see you guys in 15. And are we all back?
Yeah.
Alright, you guys find yourselves back in the Meta Radio broadcasting station. Kaya and Wes have brought you guys up. Sam is back in the station, rapidly changing the playlist. And inside the station, you see a mysterious pale-faced figure. What are you guys doing?
Well, I had Flip cast a lighter, and I give the drill to Tender.
Ooh, this is better than the one I have. Thank you.
Ooh, I like this. Thank you.
I have a little of my blood on it, though.
Yeah, mine, actually.
I took more damage from it than you did in one hit.
You're a little bit more squishy than she is.
She critted me.
That's pretty fun.
I'll walk over to Eric. Like, you heard bad?
No. I mean, I'm at 37 out of 54.
I'll put my hand on your shoulder and I will heal you. Wow. Lovely rolls. 8 HP.
Thank you.
I'll look over to Cass. I saw you got hit a couple times with a drill.
I'm alright for the time being.
Alright. Who's the pale guy in the studio?
I don't know, but Sam promised me coffee, and Cass is gonna walk around to the studio where she knows the coffee pot better be on.
It is, and it's actually a really nice, like, hazelnut coffee blend. It's really nice. Smells delicious.
She's gonna go. Is it in here? Right?
Yeah, it's here on this little table right here.
Just completely not really like ignoring Sam, but just going directly for the coffee and just pouring herself a heaping cup and just, oh, you are a fucking goddess. Thank you.
Oh, and I haven't even shown you where the Kahlua is. I have a little bit of that caramel macchiato from Dunks. They did a collaboration with Kahlua, and I have a little bit over there for you.
It's like you knew we were coming or something.
This is what happens when you actually stay in contact with your friends, by the way.
You're welcome for getting rid of the Zeds.
I said thank you. The coffee's ready.
She did get a little hurt.
No, I was just gonna chuckle and be like, it's fine. Coffee fixes everything, Tinder.
Does it really? Because, like, I'm pretty sure I fix most things around here.
No.
Coffee, great.
Coffee's a little bit better.
No offense, Tinder. You fixed a lot of things. So, coffee sounds.
So, Tinder, are you in the studio as well?
Yeah.
All right, I moved you. Caldron,
Sorry.
I'm going back to my beanbag chair.
Yeah, I'll sit in my beanbag chair and then I'll see everyone's in the studio and hey, maybe the pale guy isn't too nice.
Yeah, Sam, who's your buddy and why is he wearing sunglasses inside?
She's, well, this is his name is not on here because Abby didn't add his name, but this is Victor. He's a great artist. You've possibly seen his graffiti on the walls around town. He also does do some great tattoo work.
Sorry, what's a tattoo?
They're really pretty, colorful pictures on your skin. They use needles to, like, jab ink into your skin, and it stays forever as beautiful art.
That sounds painful and not healthy for you.
It only goes in a little bit, and I hear that the psychological effect is way better than any minor damage that it does for you.
Very interesting. Why is that important?
It's culturally important. Humans nowadays express themselves with tattoos. Like, it's a form of their identity.
No, I'm not talking about that. I mean, like, how is it useful in our current situation? What use is art on our bodies to surviving?
Sometimes you can put magic into it.
Oh, now I see the usefulness.
I mean, mine isn't magical, but sure, I guess that's a thing.
Well, did you get it during the apocalypse or did you get it before?
I got it way before the apocalypse.
Okay, so during a time of, peace, I could understand why someone would want that. I'm just voicing my opinion, but if we can imbue magic in it, then that sounds like it could be worth our while.
Sam kind of like clears her throat. Like, well, Victor is quite talented with tattoos. He has a few abilities that he can occasionally put into the tattoos. He is of course, collaborative artist, as any good artist is. So you're welcome to discuss your ideas with him. Victor's been around for a very long time and seems to befriends a lot of people, so I thought he might be fun to kind of talk to. And she kind of looks at each of you very I thought he might be good for some of us to talk to.
You're being really fucking weird.
The vampire's
Tender?
what she's trying to say, but she's attempting to be coy, is that I have been around for a very long time, and I might know some of the same people you do, I assume is what she is obliquely referencing. However, art is my passion, and I would be more than willing to entertain some fun ideas.
Victor, I love tattoos. I think they're very cool. So you've been around a while. Do you know anything about Midori?
I'm familiar with the species known as Midori. I prefer the elementals to the others. I wonder how you here in this little city came across them. I wasn't aware of us having any in the city limits. It was one of the better things about it.
We might have two, maybe more.
So you say, he turns to you, Tinder. He's like, you said that you had tattoo ideas that you enjoyed. What are you thinking? Your mind seems so interesting and fascinating. I'm very curious to know more.
So I would love to get my Raven tattooed. Potentially. He is the very best of friends. Unlike other people, he really loves me and, he cherishes my intellect. So I think it would be really cool if I had him on my back because he always has my back no matter what.
So a portraiture of your raven. That's the one out there, yes?
Yes, the pretty black one with the blue glowy bit.
Glowy bits can be very interesting on ink. Takes a little bit of extra time, but the materials I need to use do make interesting spell components. What kind of fun thing are you thinking you'd like to turn that piece into?
So I think it would be really cool if so I already can kind of change shapes to disguise myself, but I've heard tale of people who can transform into creatures. So it would be really cool if I could change my shape to an animal or change at will different animals.
He kind of considers that might be beyond my abilities and what I have here. So he has a bag with him, but that is a very large kind of spell to make rechargeable. I could probably make you one, but it would probably only be good for maybe 1d4 charges total.
Okay.
But it would always sparkle, and it would always have the glowing runes, and glowing runes would stay something you could make glow as a bonus action.
That would be
Purely
cool.
just cosmetic.
That would be cool. Cass, what do you think? You have more tattoos than any of us.
I mean, I already have ravens. If you want to copy off of me, sure. She has 2 ravens on her back.
Well, I've never seen you naked, so how was I supposed to know that?
And you never will, Tinder. If you really want to get a glowing blue, if you want to get box on your back, go for it.
Well, I don't want to copy you.
You won't. Trust me. I was just teasing.
Edgar wouldn't be offended, would he, if I just got boxed?
No, Edgar's already on mine, so
I could be on multiple tattoos. This kind of resplendency could be captured in 2 tattoos.
I think that would be awesome if you could do that. How much would it cost me to get something like that?
Well, this is an apocalypse. What kind of barter would you be interested in making? You should know I don't have much of a need for human food. And you're all welcome to roll perception. Your passive may help you notice that this dude definitely has fangs and is pale as shit.
He just looks like a normal goth dude to me.
He also does have a goth dude vibe.
I mean, I am an artificer, so I could potentially actually, if I can get to some more tools other than the drill I just got, I might be able to make you something.
That's not really a barter, is it?
I made Caldron really nice shirt over there. It gives him some stat
To be
boosts.
clear, I think what he's really
Um,
specifically saying is that you're basically saying, hey, in the future sometime I could maybe make you a thing, and that's not a barter. You could get killed by zombies tomorrow. He's not an idiot. He's been alive a long time.
Okay, fair
Victor,
enough.
Victor, what do you want?
It's an apocalypse. I want to continue surviving and doing well. Samantha here has got me to come and is offering me shelter for a few days while I figure out my next moves, and in exchange I brought some supplies. I'd like to make a reasonable deal. I won't gouge any of you, but there is a magical exchange happening. There is an energy transfer that happens when I put spells into tattoos. That must be paid for in some way, or the magic won't do any good.
Okay, we can see he's pale and has fangs. I mean, I rolled a 13. Can I figure out that he's a vampire?
Yeah, he's a vampire. Maybe some other stuff going on, but yeah, he's at his core a vampire. And you could have maybe seen him around town. He is often doing graffiti art. He is a very good artist. Since you're from Flake City.
So we don't really have much to go on right now. What do you want a fucking snack? Like what can we do here?
Do you have anything of value to trade for a tattoo? What kind of tattoo are you even thinking about?
Me? I
Yeah.
have no idea. Didn't exactly think we were getting a tattoo in the apocalypse.
Sam's like, I'm sorry, weren't you guys playing video games last night in the apocalypse? But we're gonna draw the line at
No
tattoos.
fucking start.
You spent 3 days in a library being cozy, reading books, but oh yeah, let's not get tattoos in the apocalypse. This is a
Samantha?
tattoo party. I started a tattoo party in the apocalypse. You could show a little freaking appreciation. This is kind of cool.
I don't have anything to offer. What does he want? Blood? Like,
This is okay. He's saying that he doesn't need food. Make him an offer. Like if you have things of value to barter, this is like any other shop or merchant or etc.
I have some motor oil.
We got a blowtorch.
I do have a blowtorch. I have my smith's tools. Do you have any gear that needs to be fixed? I could possibly enhance something you already have.
Well, I do have some extra battery packs I use for my tattoo gun if you want to try and maybe extend their life, but I don't know if that would be something you could even do. If you broke them, God, I'd be very upset.
Can I investigate them to see how complicated they are, if I could enhance them?
Sure, yeah, you can do an investigation on them. He'll go ahead and hand over one of the battery packs for you to investigate. He has some battery packs he hands over. You can investigate one of them and see what can be done, if anything.
23?
23, it tells you that it would take probably several hours of tinkering time, but you could probably enhance the batteries, what it could hold. You could probably enhance how much power or energy is able to hold up. So it wouldn't increase the amount it is currently stored in it, but it would increase how much could be stored in it.
So I think I could probably make this when you charge it again, where you'd be able to store more have more power in it. So it wouldn't change the current battery power, so you'd have to still charge it. But I definitely, if you give me a couple hours, I can enhance this.
He kind of like looks over to Samantha, and Sam's like, yeah, no, she's totally great. I've known her for ages. She's so good at this stuff. And he's like, all right, and he hands you a battery pack. He believes Samantha completely. And she's lying.
Okay. She's lying.
Because she's not known you for ages.
I mean, in the apocalypse, a week is
Yeah,
ages.
That's a good point. Good point. How long is known her for ages in the apocalypse?
like
I
ages.
smell a future role-playing question. I'd say yeah, he hands you a battery pack so you can start tinkering with that. What about the rest of you? What are you guys doing?
I'll look at Eric and be like, don't we have like joints or something? I'll look back at him. Do you smoke weed?
I do. I mean,
Yeah.
I do smoke weed.
Yeah, I've got some of the weed that Roxy gave us.
He visibly reacts to that name. Visibly reacts.
I figured.
Just like
Like,
one of
good
these and
reaction.
like just does one of these and pops his neck.
Alrighty. I think you know Roxy.
Which one do you know?
There's more than one.
Yes.
He kind of looks over at Sam and she's like, yeah, I don't know, dude. And he's like, I'm
So
very well versed with Roxy.
I've seen her a couple of times. Sometimes she looks a little young, sometimes she's a little bit older. So I think she might be a Time Lord.
He's kind of like goes to speak, and this is the one you said was named Tinder, correct? And Smith's like, yeah, that is the one I was talking about who made that really good lasagna. You should totally have some.
Wow.
Did you eat some, Sam?
Yeah,
did leave you lots of options.
Kaya and I both just like almost fought each other, but then we realized we had to keep our girlish figures, so we only had a couple pieces, and it definitely was eaten by us. And we did, however, make sure to leave enough for you guys because we figured that Eric loved his piece so much, and poor Cassandra, she didn't even get a chance to try it, so we made sure to leave you guys some. And then poor Caldron, he didn't get to try it either because he was asleep. So we made sure to leave some
He
for
does
you
tend to
guys.
sleep a lot.
He does, and
Ooh,
I think the sugary lasagna will probably help him out.
He really should try some of my lasagna. It was delicious. Like, Eric, didn't you get like some like special stat enhancements from eating it?
I felt better. I pull
Caldron, have
out
you ever
part of
had lasagna?
No, and if that's what lasagna is like always, then I'd never want to try it. No offense, but the ingredients used are questionable.
Very questionable.
I mean, how questionable is questionable?
Yes.
Can I roll a bluff against Caldron on this?
Caldron, were you here when she announced what the ingredients were?
Yes, I was there when she first made it.
Okay, it's gonna have okay. You're welcome to try and deceive, but I'm gonna let Caldron roll against you with his insight.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna win unless he gets something lower than a 4.
Watch, it's gonna happen. Never
It'd
mind,
be
14.
so funny if you get a 1.
14. I just don't buy it. Like all those years, like my wife cooked and she cooked good. This looks no.
Yeah, but that was old-timey food. This is new food.
Caldron, trust your instincts. Don't eat it.
Yeah.
You trusted me when it came to that energy drink thingy.
That
Was
that's
delicious.
because I already like had my eyes on it because it looked interesting in a good way. This looks interesting in a bad way.
I try to do nice
Full
things
of-
for you guys. Just won't cook for you anymore. Gee whiz. Not
It'll
like
be okay
Cass
then.
ever cooks.
That's because like imagining Cass cooking. The only like food I could think of that she could make is fucking cigarette soup.
It's just like a bowl of vodka with like cigarette ashes.
Literally what I was thinking. Get out of my head. Amazing.
Right. So,
Well,
all
I
right.
pull
So
out about it. Go ahead.
no, I was just going to question Victor on Roxy. Sorry.
I can't remember the Roxy that I seen the one time. If she young Roxy, I can't remember. Abby.
Do
The
you
one
guys
that-
have notes? You guys have notes? Do you not?
Pretty sure.
I
Pretty sure we dealt with present Roxy.
Well, I would
At
not.
one
I would
point.
not use terms like present and past with Roxy. I would
Okay.
so caution against that.
I would say younger Roxy was who we bumped into. It wasn't the older Roxy who I talked to about the skywriting and what she was doing.
Anyway, I pull out about a quarter of the pre-rolls, and I pull out like a GoPro camera. I said, "This is all I got that I can afford to part with."
What kind of tattoo are you thinking about?
Not sure.
Well,
I need something to help protect me.
let's start with the design and location and see if we can't figure out the right magic to put into it. Roxy's annoying, but even I can't deny those are incredible joints. So
I would think Eric has tattoos. I don't know. I hadn't really thought of chest or back. I'm asking the peanut gallery chest.
I see
back.
him doing it on his chest, like
Yeah.
something over his heart. I would almost see him doing binary code as a tattoo. Maybe have the code being the spell since he's a hacker.
I need something to protect me. I get hit a lot when I'm out fighting these walkers.
are you looking for something defensive or something that's slightly more curative, healing the damage you take? I do have a nice spell I can put in. It's good for 1d6 of healing every long rest.
That's interesting. I was thinking defensive helped me just get hit less. Do you have anything like that?
Nothing that'll last as long as the healing, but I do have something that would allow you to temporarily get a little more defenses, but it would only have a limited number of charges.
You broke up.
I have something that would boost the defensive capabilities, but only a short number of times. You wouldn't be able to continuously recharge it per long rest. You'd only have so many charges to use for that particular ability. Changing defenses is actually much harder than it is to just give a simple amount of temporary hit points, as it turns out. So, or in your
So
case,
is it healing or temporary hit?
So it's if you're at max, it will give you it'll give you 1d6 temporary if you use it when you're just at max health. However, if you are below your max health, it'll heal you for 1d6. And that distinction does matter.
Yep, that sounds pretty good. Either something binary or something tribal. Eric has a scar. It looks like lightning comes down across his face. I don't know if y'all have ever noticed it. It's on his
Yeah.
little picture,
I think it shows up on the
almost
token.
like current flow.
Kind of hard to see on it, but yeah. I've seen on the
It
main
is.
picture.
That's really small. Yeah, basically sat down. I described like, well, I'm really into binary code and computers and hacking that and or something tribal on my chest. I'll let you kind of, since you're the artist.
He kind of, all right. And he pulls up his sketchbook and he's like, how about you light one of those joints as a deposit while I sketch something up? And he kind of just, gets to sketching pretty instantaneously on his little notepad.
Fire one up.
All right. And Tinder's not here. Caldron, Cass, any tattoo thoughts?
I look at him. You know anything about contours of the soul? Seeing the soul?
About what with the soul?
Just the soul in general, seeing the contours, interacting.
He looks very tense. He's like, I'm familiar with some soul things. What are you wanting to know about? And he kind of tries to get back to his sketching, but he seems a little rattled by the question.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gifted. I'm able to perceive and interact with both my soul and other people's soul, and I need to find a way to get better at mainly interacting with other people's souls quick.
What are you looking to do?
I'll gesture to Cass, and I attempted to give her Wolverine claws, and it took a lot out of me. And I'd like for it to not take as much.
The bit of experience I have with working with souls, if I have that experience, this is all, of course, hypothetical, but most of the work I have done involved tattoos that helped souls anchor to bodies. A good friend had a problem after she died. She got better, of course, but she had trouble. Her soul kept popping out of her body at inconvenient times, so I was able to create a sigil that kind of anchored her soul to the tattoo so she wouldn't keep popping out of her body on accident. It was a whole fun story, but she said it hurt something fierce, but it did help her quite a bit. I don't know if I'd be able to build on that, but that's my limited experience with it, and it did take quite a bit of time.
We could actually use that. We have a bit of a problem with a soul leaving your body, but forcefully. You probably know an individual named Agent Jones or Sperry.
He looks like he's having a small to not small existential crisis. Not when you say Agent Jones, but when you say Sperry.
You know.
I've been around since he was simply called a nice guy named Jake. I've been around since before the person I had to... Oh, God, it's so complicated. Doesn't matter. I'm familiar with... What is it? He calls himself Sperry now? Yes. Agent Jones? Yes, I'm familiar with his work.
We have a loved one, specifically Tinder's father, in his clutches, and anytime we try and take him out of his cell, his soul is forcefully removed from his body. Even with my gift, I can't, hold his soul in his body.
Caldron, what about your son?
This too, but
this.
pretty sure I didn't consider it because it is a metal band around my hand. I don't think he can tattoo metal.
You could carve.
I'd much rather not have damage done to the thing that's housing my son's soul.
It just
True.
carves into like his fucking like chest or something, but instead of it being a cool tattoo, it's like just like a blade drug into his... Anyway, sorry.
So the thing is, Sperry has like a piece of my dad's soul attached to his cage. So
generally the souls need to be free for me to do it. I have not tried it with a soul that's already bound to something else. In the case of Amy, her soul was fully free and loose in her body, so I was able to anchor it. I don't know if I could do it with something blocking. I haven't tried that. I've only done it the once.
You knew Amy?
Yeah.
Did you know Miranda?
Yeah.
The hell garnered that reaction?
Have you met them?
No, but what?
I have.
Yours.
I've had the great privilege. It's you enter into an agreement, a gentleman's wager, as it will, with one Roxy, and she says, "Well, don't worry. don't worry, one day you're gonna see that I'm totally right about all of this and all the stories are just repeating themselves. You need to see the patterns. And you're like, that's never gonna happen. And then you're sitting there minding your own business in the middle of another apocalypse, like you haven't lived through a few of those, and here come some people walking in, repeating the same stories you've seen time and time again. And now there's the same little kid, this little Jake boy, or Sperry, Agent Jones. Same fellow, same stories. You'll see one day, ha 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 ha. I want to punch her in the face, actually. Her oldest version is probably the most annoying. I thought it was the youngest one, but now it's the old bitch. I really hate her.
You know,
Who?
he's one of those Midori, right?
I'm aware. I'm even aware of who his Amari was, or who he claims his Amari was, and who claims was his. What a twisted triangle that was.
Who?
Obviously.
I know Miranda thought he was hers. Who was his?
He claimed it was Amy. She said, I don't think that's the case, and friend-zoned him hard and had a whole problem, because these stories really do just keep telling themselves over and over again.
So he's technically still looking for one.
That I can tell you. I've done my best to avoid him. I didn't know he was even in Flake City. I thought that Flake City was the place we all came to avoid the government. That's why I was here. It's that damn R&D lab. The people of the mountains were right. They never should have let them move in.
Victor, do you know anyone named Mara?
No? It's if he
No.
did, if he knew her, it'd be like in passing. Maybe he saw her. He's lived there a long time, so is she, but...
Oh, that's fantastic.
What about your mom, Eric? What was her name?
Erica.
Nothing.
Erica Knight.
It's like, that's a cool name, but no.
About Richard Knight.
Didn't he used to be a senator of some sort, and he was killed in some plane accident or some silly stuff like that? I feel like there was a news story years ago about that.
No, Erica died in the plane crash. He
Oh.
died of a heart attack.
Oh, he died. I remember there was a Senate seat open because he died. That's all I really recall. I had a brief stint where I was interested in the petty affairs of politics, and it was interesting. Rife with corruption.
Yes, it is.
To be clear, normally rich kids tend to pay more, but it's fine. It's fine. It's an apocalypse. It's fine.
If you don't believe in your abilities to help me with my soul abilities, then is there any type of spell to locate the whereabouts of an individual?
I don't know. Let me think
do
on
you
that one.
mean?
Yeah, I as a DM, I don't know. I could probably like fuck with like a message cantrip tattoo situation. Like, what's your goal?
To find the whereabouts of a person.
Sure. So is the goal just like you can just track where any person is, or like a person like is it what are the mechanics you're looking for here?
Similar to locate creature, the spell, something like that.
And that one like any creature you're familiar with or whatever you can locate or some shit like that. Which
Yep, within 1,000 feet of you.
So are you hoping for a spell that is specific for a specific creature, specific persons? Like, what are you looking for?
I'd like, if it would reduce the cost, I'd like the spell to only locate a singular creature.
I'm assuming you're going for Sperry or zombies in general. Which one?
Sperry.
Gotcha. Okay. As the vampire, what he will say is, yes, that is something he could do. As the DM, what I will say is that Sperry is a very special creature, and targeting him is going to be tricky. Now, it's believable because he tortured you. You have enough of like an affinity or attunement to who he is to where it's possible, but I need to noodle on the specifics of it. In the meantime, what kind of visual representation of that tattoo would you be hoping for?
Just like most of my memories are hazy on him, so I probably wouldn't remember his face perfectly. So some sort of bastardized photo, like drawing of his face, basically with like just scrapes all over it. You know, like crazy people, how they their type of font, I guess, kind of like that as the drawing, and like with dye all over it, and then like a wanted poster or something.
Okay, so like an artist rendering of what you recall Sperry looking like, all tattered up and spattered with blood and on a wanted poster, and that would be the tattoo?
Yeah.
Alright, and where do you want to put this tattoo? So it would be probably pretty big.
I'd like to do it on the skin, on like over my heart, but instead of like on my skin on the outside, on the inside. I will fold my skin out and have it over my heart on the inside of my skin.
Okay. The things I'm yelling out loud, then I unmute. Okay, yeah, okay. So you're describing it, and he's kind of like He's with you. He's with you. And you say chest. He's like, oh yeah, I'd be a good. Sorry, you're gonna what?
Put my hand up and like kind of turn all my fingers into blades, and then like bubble them back into my regular fingers, and do other things that I usually do when I change my form. I can pretty much change my body however and whenever I want.
And you can flip your skin inside out,
Yeah.
separating your flesh from all the stuff it's attached to. Flip it inside out, and then I need you to know, magic tattoo or not, it's still a tattoo. I'm gonna be putting needles into you, my guy.
Yeah.
It's gonna hurt more than a regular tattoo. Probably, right? Tattoo people, weigh in here. I feel like it probably would, right? Nerve endings probably more on the inside of the skin.
I would
He's
say
weird.
so. He's been tortured. He probably
I-
would be okay with that.
I just want to make sure my logic here that it's gonna hurt way more than a regular tattoo is solid, correct?
Yeah, there's no
Okay.
shadow of a doubt.
Okay, cool. Making sure we're all on the same page. So the vampire is disgusted, mortified, and intrigued, much like your DM. And he's gonna say, man, that sounds fucking metal as hell, but I'd be willing to try it. We're doing all sorts of firsts with this group. All right, Sam, you were right. They're fucking wild. Yeah, we could try that. I'll need you to pull up an image so I can sketch up what this tattoo might look like. The better the image, the more accurate your tattoo will work. So the longer it'll work. So
Image.
Look,
Does
I got-
anyone know what Sperry looks like?
This Cass?
this should all be readily accessible information.
Cass has met him before. We could probably, he's the head of R&D. I'm sure we could do a Google image search and get like a picture of him. Like he's not a like hidden individual. He's very public.
Also true.
I'll set my laptop up and pull up something from the website of the R&D lab. See if I can get photos of the. What am I trying to say? Like staff photos.
And there's a page that has a lot of the stuff on there. You see a picture of Mora, for example, as well on that page. But Sperry is, of course, top of the page, front and center, president, CEO, big old picture, bigger than everyone else.
And look, it's Mara.
Yeah. And Mara's also there as a lead researcher. So Sperry does have his picture there, and when Victor looks at it, he's like, yep, that's him. I see his taste in clothing has gotten better. That's something. Yeah, I'll start sketching away. Once I finish sketching out Eric's, I'll get to yours.
Hang on just a minute. I got another question. Can you, with your magical inks, can you enhance like stats, like dexterity?
Best I could do with that kind of thing is probably his temporary abilities that would have a limit to them. Like you could pop something that would, you have 1d4 charges of a bonus ability that would give you plus whatever to dex, but it wouldn't be a permanent change. And it'd be a pretty good tattoo. I am a pretty good artist.
Yeah, I could see something like, they do the peel back skin, cybernetics under kind of thing. That was just the other thought. I don't know.
So
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so he's sketching your chess piece, and then he's going to start working on Caldron's sketch. Looks at you, Cass. He's like, what about you?
I don't have anything to offer you, unfortunately.
Part of this is yours.
Hmm?
Part of this, the bag I keep the weed in, it's ours.
You already
Yours
offered
if
him.
you want it.
You already offered him weed. Why is he going to want weed from me too?
Because weed is not replenishable. Just ask Kaya.
I have more weed, apparently, Victor. That's all I have at the moment.
What kind of tattoo would
Or
you want?
cigarettes. I don't.
I'll look at Cass, nudgers, like, just get one of me.
I'd rather die a third time, Caldron. Thank you.
Dang.
It wouldn't be that bad.
We could get matching My Little Pony tattoos. You did mention that the other day.
Cinder. She'll take her jacket off and kind of hold her right arm out, where a majority of like the scarring, because she fell on her right side when she crashed, so there's like a huge scar, like it's gnarly on her right forearm, and she'll just kind of show Victor and be like, I don't know, fucking cliche as it sounds, I already got ravens, you want to do a wing?
And what kind of spell would you want to put in that?
Something that not necessarily keeps me out of sight, but I'm a terrible spellcaster. I like to get up close and personal. I was actually thinking of the ghost step tattoo that I mentioned earlier.
It is wondrous, which is pretty swank.
Or something close to it, similar, obviously downgraded.
Okay. And what are you offering him?
She doesn't have anything. He has all the information for the most part about Sperry. She doesn't own anything.
I can double again what I offered him as far as the pre-roll.
So some more weed. He kind of thinks, well, it's what kind of design would you want for this kind of tattoo? You said just the wing?
Feathers, wing, something along those lines.
It'll take some energy. I could probably do something similar. I don't know if it would have all those charges. I don't know if it would have all those charges and be able to recharge at dawn. I'm not sure which it would end up doing.
I don't. That's fine. Whatever. I don't know what you want. I I can owe you a favor.
Oh no,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know if I'm
take
going to be
I'm
here
gonna
tomorrow.
I'm gonna take your friend up on the offer of weed, obviously. And I'm feeling generous.
Okay.
Samantha here has offered to let me crash here a little bit, which is nice, so I can be accommodating. I don't know if you'll get 3 charges and they also recharge at dawn. It'll probably be either 3 charges total or 1 charge that recharges at dawn.
Whatever you got. Thank you.
All right. And Eric, he shows you a lovely sketch of what I assume was roughly what you were thinking about, and he's like, "How does this look?" Imagination game.
Not bad.
Well, if you like it, I can start putting a stencil on, and he has these cool pages that actually turn into a stencil.
Sure.
All right. He's gonna start setting up his stuff. And Tinder, did you already describe what you're looking for? Or are you gonna chime in now? I believe we're waiting. I think you're the last one. Yeah.
So I had described that I wanted to get something that looked like Box with his glowing
Right.
sigils.
The wild shape, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so he is going to start working. It's gonna take him a while. It's doing 4 tattoos, right? He's fast, but there are some regular normal parameters. But he is gonna start getting to work on Eric's tattoo, and Eric will get into the pain and all that jazz in a minute. What are you guys doing in the meantime while he sets up?
Look over to Cass
Tinder.
and
Go ahead.
I'm itching for a smoke. You wanna go have one on the balcony patio?
I didn't know you smoked, but sure.
I had one with you when you were having your rough time.
Yeah, cause whatever. Yeah, no, we can go. Sure. I guess they go out.
I'm going to continue tinkering with the separate or his spare machine to increase the battery life.
All right, go ahead and do the first of 3 of you'll do a d20 and use your Arcana spell modifier.
10.
Yeah, that's not a good start. Do
No,
better.
that's not. Can I use a reroll?
It's
I
your.
have like a dozen of those.
Oh, that's your call.
23.
Okay, 23 is a good deal better. And so your first roll will be successful. And Eric, he's gonna go ahead and he's got your stencil on. He kind of checks the placement, makes sure that it's roughly what you want. He's getting his tattoo stuff ready. It's like, does that look good? Once I start this process, it's gonna hurt. It's better just to power through it and get it done.
Yeah. Yeah. Make it as good as you can. I need all the help I can get combating these weirdo things, zombies.
Now it's Flake City. We're all a little bit weird, aren't we? And he gets
Yeah, probably.
he gets to work, and we'll come back to the first quarter of your tattoo in a second. Outside, Cass, Caldron, what's up?
She'll hold out her crumpled pack of cigarettes to Caldron.
I'll take one. Or do you Eric got you a new lighter?
He did. Pretty sure he got it off the dead Zed. Not to rhyme or anything, but it's a lot nicer than mine. She'll light hers and light Caldron's.
I know I've been sleeping a lot. I've been needing to, but also to think. Thought about a lot about what you said that night. You know, it's tough.
Which part?
Cass desperately trying to remember what she said.
No, I remembered a good chunk. Surprisingly.
I mostly thought about you telling me to give me a shot at having hope for my son and wife. I wasn't thinking quite straight that night. Well, I still stand by that I don't think I should have any hope for that, but I'm gonna go against the better side of my judgment and trust you. I will put a small amount of hope into this, as much as there frankly isn't much, since we're going up against Sperry, but I'll lift my arm up with the bracelet. This hasn't really helped.
No, I can't imagine it has. And we'll figure that part out eventually. There's this weird shit with this game. I mean, as fucking weird as it sounds, we might be able to upload your kid into a game. I don't know. It's better than having him attached to your arm, but I don't know. The fact that you're the fact that you're saying you trust me is kind of fucking weird. Not that I mind. It's just different given how Eric looks at me all the time.
As much, like, don't get me wrong, those two, they're good. It's, I don't know, Tinder, she's Tinder. And Eric, all of you are reliable in combat. I believe you are a little bit more than they are. I mean, today you were beating the shit out of that one zombie. But the fact is, I trust you more with, in general, than those two. Not that I don't trust them, I trust you more. Sure, you tend to run away and things like that, but at the end of the day, you make sure that, like, it gets done.
I'm not running away. Jesus fuck.
No, in all intents and purposes, yes, you did run away. Was it temporary? Yes.
All right, fine. It was one time, Caldron. One
You
time.
tried so many. But I know you like us a bit more than you like to let on. And that's why, how many days ago I said that if you jump off the balcony, I'm jumping off after you. You weren't allowed to leave. Would it have worked? I don't know. I haven't really tried sprouting out wings, and I wasn't trying to fly. I know I probably wouldn't be able to sprout wings that big, but I was gonna try and glide.
You probably would have fucking fell. It would have been funny, but it would have been worth it.
I'll test it right now.
Please don't. I don't want to pop that again. I'm good. Caldron, fuck. You know I've been seeing her like every night, right?
I had a feeling.
She was in the library for a little bit, but everything was we were just talking and going through stuff. We were researching together, but I didn't say anything to them. I don't know how Eric would react.
Yeah, he's not too fond of her, nor am I, but seeing as we all didn't get swarmed with zombies and die,
But
she
did you?
gets some brownie points, but you should have told someone sooner. It's almost been an entire day. Well, not really. It's only been a couple hours, but still.
I don't trust them with the knowledge of it.
I can keep my mouth shut.
I'd appreciate that. Just she's on our side. She's on my side.
For how long?
I don't know, but it seems to be for the long run, hopefully.
I'll let you decide when you want to tell those two about that.
Yeah, I might need more than a cigarette for that, but I'll keep that in mind.
Back inside. Eric, you're about the first quarter of your way through. He's a very efficient tattooer. Narratively, he needs to be. He's also been doing it a long time. You know, you've been around this world enough times. You learned to do your art, your craft very quickly, and he's just tattooing along. And as he's going, he's like, you know, once we get towards the end of this, when I start doing the shading and the coloring, I'll load in the magic. That's gonna probably hurt a good deal more than this. How you doing? You doing okay? Some people can't handle the chest tattoos.
He's had tattoos before.
So he's working on your tattoo and just puttering along. Are you guys asking him anything? Talking about anything?
So the girls' names that Cass was asking you about, who are they?
Oh, well, Miranda is this complicated creature, honestly. She's a fantastic fighter, great with magic, very skilled. Some would call her insane. I would call her an artist. You know, artists, we tend to recognize each other a little bit. You know how he kind of like says, like, you ever date somebody who's really crazy and is really good at making you really crazy?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, so sometimes, you know, not always thinking clearly. Miranda was friend zoned for just years and years and years. I knew her for years and years and years of her being besties with Jake. Stupid name. Anyway, she kept waiting and waiting and waiting, and then one day, I don't know what happened. I'm not close with her, obviously. One day she snaps. She just runs out, middle of the conversation with Jake. No one sees her. They're like, oh, she must be having some messy, depressy feels. Then apparently she shows up and tries to kill this, like, mortal girl, this, like, human girl named Amy. Well, we thought she was human. Her grandparents are actually, were pretty well known in the magic world. Anyway, they're dead. Miranda. Anyways, she tried to kill Amy. It turned into this whole thing. Started a small war. Blah, blah, blah. Tale is all the time. Honestly, boring. So we were in this weird war for a while. Then she did end up killing Amy. But Amy had some friends, I guess, on the other side. Actually, fun time. You ever been to a wedding that ended up being way cooler than you thought it would be?
Yeah.
You ever been to a funeral that was way cooler than you thought it would be?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was both of those, actually. So Amy was in a wedding attending as a bridesmaid. Miranda shows up, big fight. Miranda kills her. Everyone's sad. 3 days later, they're having her funeral service. And Amy comes back from the dead. Tackles Miranda. And that kind of starts their feud. it starts this whole war thing. Amy had some drama. She ends up, the spirit world's mad at her. Blah, 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 blah. She can't leave her house. Miranda can't get to her. Starts this weird, tense standoff thing. And then Roxy got a hold of the story. He starts just, like, digging in, doing, like, the this next part's gonna hurt a little bit. He's, pouring magic into it. It definitely, like, where the chest tattoo probably hurt a decent amount previously, it's now, like, white knuckle, fucking painful. And you can go ahead and do a con save.
16.
So the pain is rough, but you're able to bear through it, not jerk or anything like that. Not be, to paraphrase Cass, who was so eloquent earlier, not be a little bitch. And he starts working on finishing up the tattoo. And he's like, who's gonna go next?
Love you too, Cass.
So who's gonna go next?
Cass and I are still outside, so the only option
I guess
would
that'd
be
be for all you know, Samantha and Kaya could be wanting to get BFF tattoos,
So they'd have to admit their feelings for each other, even
They
in
can
a
admit to
friendly
being
manner.
friends. They can admit to being friends.
But best friends?
Well, like, they're cool.
That's a commitment. Exactly.
I'm
even-
sorry. If they get best friend tattoos, fucking Cass better be involved in that 3-way.
Oh, it's like a 3-way heart or something. That's cute. Love it. So Tinder, are you wanting a tattoo?
Yes, I do.
All right. So you're thinking about doing like a wild shape situation.
Hmm.
All right. And let's see. It would probably... Are you wanting it to be the flying raven?
I'm okay with it just being wild shape, and as maybe she gets more powerful, or like I understand doing the raven and the flying, that's not really possible with our levels and all that. But like being able to change shape in general would be kind of cool.
Okay. What I could do is I could say that you could get a wild shape that I'll say can give you 1 charge of wild shape. It would only turn you into a bird. However, once you eventually get to, I think it's 8, right, for flight, that 1 use could be used for flight as well. So you would then wild shape into the bird, and the bird would be able to fly, but you won't be able to fly until you hit level 8, and it would only be the 1
and
charge.
it's like, so 1 charge forever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I could probably do 1d4 charges forever, so it's not as low as it could be, as low as 1, but we can roll to see if you get as high as 4.
That would be nice. Got 3.
Okay, so we'll say you have 3 charges, and they can turn into a bird that will look very similar to Box, including the glowing runes, and it would be good for 3 charges, and when you hit level 8, those 3 charges can be used for flight.
Okay.
So is it 3 reusable charges or 3 charges?
That's 3.
Forever.
Done.
Yeah. It's also
So
not
I
a
have to use
huge
them-
giant tattoo. It's like a smaller little thing. So
Okay, so I don't have to do my whole back.
you do not have to do your whole back, which means you will have space for future tattoos. I'm trying to keep in mind your personas, and I feel like you were more of a sticker tattoo girly, so
What do you mean?
I know your tattoo style a little bit. Whereas like the 2 that Billy has are more like pieces contained within themselves. So,
Like the next tattoo I want to get is actually a huge big piece, but the ADHD usually and need for dopamine usually wins out.
So you're gonna do it next? He presents a sketch.
Box, look at this. This is perfect. It looks just like you.
Sure.
Box like looks over the shoulder and says pretty little murder bird. Yeah, I think that's perfect. Let's go with like shoulder blade.
All right,
on
you
that.
go ahead and do your second Arcana roll as well to see how you're doing on the battery process.
19 plus 8, so 27.
All right, that is successful. And we'll see how successful the total is. We will assume 2 out of 3, your total goal is achieved. The third roll, we'll see like how well it is achieved.
Okay.
All right, and so he's going to go ahead and start working on your tattoo. It won't take as long, so it's not as big of a piece. He's going to go ahead and apply the stencil. And in the meantime, Caldron and Cass, what are you guys talking about outside? Are you guys just sitting there smoking your cigarettes?
Probably just still smoking.
All right, cool. Tinder, any questions for the mysterious vampire who's giving you a tattoo?
You would say that as I'm shoving something foul
Sorry.
in my mouth.
I don't think Caldron and Cass would run with that. Sorry.
So, how long have you been a vampire?
Kaya from the corner. Tinder, you can't just ask someone how long they've been a vampire.
Well, you're not born that way. Like, I've never met a vampire before.
Sam's like, dude, I'm sorry. He's like, I have a very long time. I have been a vampire a very long time.
Did you travel the world, or have you had like a place that you just have stuck to?
I have traveled a large portion of the world, yes. It's good to travel, expand your horizons.
I hope to leave Flake City one day. Hopefully after the apocalypse. So you've known Sperry quite some time. Has he always been a psychopath?
You know those murder documentaries where they're like, he was a great guy, I had no idea. For a very long time, it was like that. Him and Miranda were just an unstoppable duo. They fought for the side of good. They were always fighting against evil. No one saw it coming. Miranda looked like the bad guy for the entire first part of the war because of how well he played that game. And admittedly, Miranda should not have tried to kill Amy. That was deeply uncool. And Miranda's reaction to Amy living, also deeply uncool. Admittedly, she went on a little bit of a rampage, killed a lot of people. But at the end of the day, Jake really pulled the wool over a lot of our eyes. I still have a hard time blaming her.
Okay. Do you know how he learned how to pull souls from people or like
No,
touch them?
him having that ability is new information, and it's information that's honestly terrifying to me. Telling me he can manipulate souls now?
Yeah, he has a piece of my dad's soul, and he has him trapped in the R&D labs. And when we tried to pull my dad out, he started pulling his soul out of him.
That's not so.
It was
He's able to
only,
do that without technology, or is he doing that with his magic?
I think it's technology. I don't know if it's magical. Caldron tried to stop it with his soul manipulation power thingy. Like how he changed his hands, he can grasp our souls, kind of, and he couldn't hold my dad's soul. It was kind of like sand in a sieve. It just filled right out.
I mean, I would need to know more, but when last I knew him, he did not have the ability to control souls like that. Powerful, yes. Deeply able-bodied, as it were. An incredible fighter, great with the sword, great with weapons, great with magic. But he hadn't gained the ability to control souls. That is distressing. And he starts, he's
Okay,
getting your tattoo finished or colored in.
Oh, um, that's tingly. Um, you mentioned earlier about elemental Midori versus the other kind. And we're pretty sure that he's a Midori. Is he the other kind?
He is, yes.
Okay. Do you know where we could find elementals?
In nature, I suppose. I don't have a Rolodex of them. If people come to Flake City to not be paid attention to like that, I'm sure there could be some around. Who knows what's happening now? And he kind of, gestures wildly. But I came here to mind my own business, work on my art. It's a good town for that.
Right, but it seems like Flake City tends to gather our kind of people here. People who are more than just exploring.
It does.
So it just seems like it could be more. Do you know anything about the people in the mountain?
What do you mean, people in the mountain?
So my dad always talked about our people being from the mountains, and they had abilities that were a little bit different than even the random craziness that happens in Flake City.
I haven't been in the mountains. I stick in the metropolitan areas. I'm not a camper rustic type, so I probably wouldn't be able to tell you much. I know there's magic in the mountains, of course, but
Okay.
to be clear, most of his information about Sperry is going to be dated information. He did not know that Sperry was involved. He's been in artist land for an indeterminate amount of time.
Fair. I'm just trying to think of anything that we might have loose threads that we have that we're trying to pull on.
But yeah, with that, he does wipe the rest of the loose ink off, and you have yourself a nice little tattoo. Go ahead and do a con save as he pushes some magic into it.
Oh, shit. Try that again. 11.
I'm so sorry. You are probably going to pass out from the pain. But he's used to this kind of thing, so he kind of catches you as you go down. And he's like, oh, there you go. She did so good until then.
While I was talking, I wasn't thinking about the pain.
The secret method. All right, Cass, Caldron, you guys still outside?
Probably finish up this smokes. Thank you for this. I needed something like this.
Nicotine? You can always ask.
I know. You'll have some.
Always.
Looks like Tinder just finished up. Do you want to go next?
I can, sure. It also looks like Tinder passed out. That's pretty entertaining, actually.
Maybe it'll be a little bit quiet for once.
God damn.
You're not wrong. Yeah, she'll go in.
You know what,
I
Tinder?
will
I'm gonna say this. Once a long rest, remind me of this promise. You've taken a lot of hits today. Once per long rest, I will petition. You can roll a d20, and I will give you the option of adding an extra wild shape to your tattoo. Because goddamn, you've taken some hits. You'll need to like roll a nat 20 or something for it. But like, remind me once per long rest. Because damn, you've been taking a lot of slugs.
Yeah, I'm untrustworthy. I'm loud. I'm
I did
naive.
not say that. I did not say you were untrustworthy. I specifically said that it's not that I didn't trust, it's that I trusted Cass more.
And to include multiple times, they did say that your trustworthiness is a good trait. They also said it was a bad trait. But so, but Cass, being a concerned friend, does go in to check on her friend who passed out on the floor. Correct, Cass?
She does.
Yeah, like I'll also check
Why
it
are
out.
you
Like it's still a friend.
questioning this?
Cass will go in, I guess, over towards like Victor and see Tinder just laying there and be like, just look up at Victor and be like, seriously, she passed out?
Sometimes the magic when it goes into the tattoo can hurt a little bit.
Shame.
You'll be
Yes.
fine, Cass. I like forced your bones to turn into like a Wolverine claws. You'll be fine. A little bit of magic won't hurt.
You're sweet, Caldron.
You guys are ridiculous. All right, so Cass is gonna go next.
Guess I'm up.
All right, and your goal was a wing situation that was going to do the phantom step, correct?
Yes.
Alrighty. That's gonna take a bit of time because it's, over scar tissue. It's harder to do over scar tissue, correct? The tattoos?
It fucking sucks.
Yeah.
If you want, I can try and soothe the pain. I was out having a smoke.
Okay, you know what? I need a smoke after all this, and I need to get off my hip. Like, let's just take a quick 10-minute break. Tinder, I'm gonna just send you a digital hug. I love you, babe.
I'm not trying to like single her out. It's just
Tinder's like, fuck this. She's gonna go to some other group to find someone who will actually be my BFF.
you have Eric.
Tinder's still on the floor just chilling.
I'm passed out, but like the emotional damage is real here. All I ever wanted was you guys to love me. Eric and Tinder are gonna like gang up against Cass and or Caldron, right? New BFFs.
Alright, everyone back?
Mhm.
Alright. So, Cass, you are getting your tattoo prepared, correct? Or it's actually getting done. It's probably hurting a little bit over the scar tissue. And Caldron, have you had any other questions you want to ask about the soul stuff or anything like that? Have y'all, any...
I do have a question. I wasn't here when Tinder already asked this. I wasn't there, but how old are you? Because I myself am quite old.
Okay, well, how old am I? That is a slightly rude but valid question. I have been around
I'm
a long
assuming,
while.
yes, since you don't have an exact age, I was in the same area as well as after a little while you just stopped counting.
That is correct. You try to keep track of the birthdays. First, you say every decade you'll celebrate. Next thing you know, it's every century. And then you go, when was the last time I celebrated my birthday? Or my death day for that matter. You know how it is. These years, they just bleed together.
Yep, I hear you. But if you had to guess.
Well, in this area, there was a really nasty war. That was a little over 1,000 years ago. And I remember when this land that we are currently on looked completely different. It was once tore apart with chaos magic and a stupid war over 12 or 14 kingdoms, something like that. And that was what, 1,000+ years ago? And I've been around for quite a while when that happened.
So you're significantly older than me. I died at around that time.
Oh, were you one of the ones that was lost in the war?
Yeah.
Ah, that's unfortunate. Well, glad to hear you. You got better.
Yeah, not my family.
Well, that's unfortunate. What's
Yeah,
that been like? How have you been grieving with that? Has that been hard?
Well, I had accepted it after a couple hundred years and then gave up, and then now I have my son's soul on my wrist. So that brought back pleasant memories.
He kind of like digs in really hard on a bit of scar tissue on you, Cassie. He's like, oh, Oh, gosh, your son. Oh, and you thought he was already dead, and now he's... Oh, what does the
And
bracelet
then
do? I guess that's not a in memory of. Back to the tattoo. Man, this scar tissue is
I'll
rough.
tell you later. You need to focus on the tattoos. I'll tell you after.
All right. I mean, I'm a professional. I can do both. She just got a lot of scar tissue.
Can you really? Cause fuck, man.
Okay, to be clear, his line work looks good. I'm like, to be clear, he is an artist. It just hurts a little. Don't be a bitch. Maybe you should do 2 con saves. You have 2 chances to pass out since you wanted to call Tinder a bitch earlier.
Watch her pass both of them.
18 and 15.
Well, I was only asking for 1, but fine.
You said 2.
Yeah, I was gonna do 1 now to be a bitch, and then 1 we actually puts the actual magic in later. But sure, you pass this time. So he digs in a little further. Tinder, are you asking that question in the that you put in the chat?
Yes. Tinder wakes up and asks.
Oh, look, she came back. I was gonna have to use a smelling salt so she didn't get better soon. Hey, you're seemed to get taken out by a little touch. I mean, your tattoo looks like it's healing great. Your skin was kind of weird, but color pops.
It's so cool. Like, I love the coloration and how it glows.
I was imagining you like mirror, like, oh yeah. Question.
Eric, how's yours? Eric, look how cool this is. Have you ever seen such a beautiful tattoo? Let me see yours.
Muted.
That is so cool. Do you want to be my new BFF? I think I'm gonna break up with Kat.
I didn't know we were together.
I thought we were BFFs, but you've decided other people are more special. So meh.
You didn't hear any of our conversation. Suck it.
You go off with Caldron all the time and have these big like moments, and you're never there for me. Like, I passed out and you snickered.
I mean, it is kind of funny.
You didn't even ask if I was okay. Like, what kind of BFF are you?
You're awake, right?
Now, I wasn't when you walked in. You didn't even like help me to the couch and make sure or slap my face to make sure I was okay.
Yeah, you could have slapped her
Like,
face.
I mean, I could slap you
That's
now. I don't want to like jostle Victor and fuck the line work and all this stuff up, but I'll slap you later if you really want me to.
That's not. I mean,
The gay panic fluster.
Tinder doesn't have those desires. Like,
He's paladed by somebody who does.
like my instant response is, "Ooh, promise," but Tinder would not.
Yeah, watching your brain short circuit was fun.
Cat's just like, wow, is this what Mara feels like?
Yeah. Did you have a question though, Tinder?
So, since you've been alive for a long, long time, did you know like religious figures of importance?
Victor, please don't dig. Please don't dig.
He kind of pulls the tattoo gun away and he's like, every time you run into some humans and they find out you're a vampire, they always want to say, oh my god, did you know Jesus? Hey, do you know my friend that lives in the Middle East? Do you know him? This random guy I know in the Middle East? Do you know him?
The only reason I ask is because in some mythos, Judas is actually the first vampire. So it's just like a curiosity.
Oh, there were vampires around long before Jesus and Judas. That's just silly. Cute story though.
Fair
I
enough.
think that actually, I think that lore actually originates from the rumors that Judas and Jesus were lovers. Actually, I'm not saying it was valid. I wasn't there. I'm just saying. I think that's where that rumor. I think that's where that lore comes from.
Ooh, another question. Garlic, yes or no?
As long as it's a savory dish, yes, of course. You have to season your food.
Important questions being answered.
Yeah, the garlic thing's that's actually a rumor that a lot of us started. A lot of us were actually in upper nobility, and they didn't season their food for anything. So we started spreading this rumor that the best way to fight against vampires is to have a lot of garlic. We actually said garlic and onions, but they just latched onto garlic for some reason. But you know what? When you're having just boiled vegetables, you're so grateful for some garlic.
Victor,
Yes.
yeah, not that, all vampires know other fucking vampires. The whole Midori shit. Do you know anything about the vampire that fought this magical being to create the first Midori by any chance? Or do you know anything of it? Yeah, you roll that die.
Good girl.
Okay, both of you are gonna get hosed off and get damage dealt. Chill.
Look, you can't have your hair all sexy like that and not expect to be flirted with.
My hair is just chill. You saw my hair just like this like a week and a half ago.
And I flirted with you. I'm pretty sure I might have even tapped your butt once or twice.
That's true. You did. You did tap my ass. All right. So your question was if he knew the vampire who turned into the first Midori. He kind of sighs. He's like, it was a very long time ago. That story is, these stories, they all repeat themselves. And should have this tattoo done in just about a minute. I'm just going to do a little more shading over here. Go ahead and do your second con save for the magic.
And fail it.
17.
You do not pass out. It is extraordinary pain, but it's when the magic is seeping into your tattoo.
So I guess as he's putting the magic in and she's just gritting her fucking teeth through it and just, do you want to elaborate or?
He finished the last bit of it, trails in, he wipes down, he's like, that is some great work. And no, I do not. Who's up next?
Yeah, I
Dick.
suppose.
But thank you.
I think it might just be you, Keldrin. Time to turn that tender flesh inside out.
As I sit down, I wasn't thinking quite too straight. I had to clear my mind outside. I think we'll just be doing it on the regular skin and not the inside out skin.
Alright, that's fair. And to confirm, what design are we looking for here?
But the portrait of
Just the
Fairy.
still the wanted portrait, still all of that spell, but outside of your chest, not inside your skin.
yes.
That's good. That will be a lot less con saves, actually. Like, just so many less con saves. You will have some con saves to go through, though. So as he starts putting, he shows you the stencil, starts putting it on, and it's going to take a minute. This is a very large tattoo, so you're trying to have a tracking spell attuned to somebody who, you don't know it, but is essentially a god in his own right. So this is going to hurt a bit, is what I'm saying. But
Yeah,
in the
I can
meantime,
take it.
any conversation to distract yourself as he starts putting the work in for the first lines?
Not particularly. Like, we've already talked about mostly of what we want to talk about.
So how did you guys come to know Jake then? You seem to be awfully bothered by him. If I'm going to put a giant... I'm putting his face on your chest and you seem to hate him. That's a kind of profound hatred I do want to know more about.
Oh yeah, you should ask anyone except maybe Sam and Kaya because they haven't seen my full hatred. But Cass definitely knows how much I absolutely loathe this thing.
They're BFFs.
Ha ha. Sometimes she can be funny.
Is the
That
funny,
is one of those times.
Is the funny in the room with us?
Right there. I'll point at Cass. That's the funny right now. So as you know, I'm about 1,000 years old. Died during that war. My soul was placed into a nearby, dead lord's sword and was buried for that 1,000 years. Sperry, unfortunately, found me in the dirt somewhere and figured out that, soul in there, experimented with it, forced my soul into a host and tortured me, experimented on me. I got out thanks to our lovely friend Roxy. Don't know which kind, wasn't really focused on who saved me. I was focused more on getting out. I did get out and managed to find, I'll go into his mind and say, I found this body dead in an alleyway and took it for my own. I believe Sam or Kaya, I forget which of the two, might have known the person that was in this body. Don't really want her knowing that someone she knew is dead and now I'm inhabiting the body.
Did he do that mind thing? I saw
Yes.
it got quiet for a second. Yeah. He likes to do that.
What an interesting group of friends you have, Samantha. Interesting indeed. Go ahead and do your first con save, Caldron.
Okay. Well, I'm assuming that fails.
That does. You're gonna.
So, no. I will not be doing
Alright.
whatever you are going to say. I will be using... Where is it?
Do we still have the bless on us?
How long does Bless last for?
So
No, it's only last 2 months.
Oh, wait, never mind, I will. This ability that I have only applies to intelligence, wisdom, and charisma, not constitution. So yeah, I do have it.
Determined to say now the whole page. That's Cass would call you.
So yeah, I fail.
Alright, so you fail, you get a little woozy, and you do go unconscious for a minute. Like with Tinder, he sees it happening. He's, you do enough tattoos, you start to recognize it's gonna happen. He's like, whoop, oh boy, anyone gonna help with your buddy here? Oh, yeah, he's down. Think you
Can
want me
Cass just like slap him?
Sure.
Just give him a little pat on the face. Wake up! Come on.
Which will basically be like giving, let's say, another chance to roll. It's going to be this continuation of that first roll, however, Caldron.
Natural
Okay, so the slap of life, as it were. She slaps you on the face, and yeah, you can tell us how you come back to life, but you will do so instantly.
Oh, sorry, I almost dozed off.
Yeah, dozed off. Sure.
And while he gets back to work, Tinder, did that make you feel any kind of way?
Did. I feel like it was sweet revenge in a way. Cass, how did it feel to slap your best friend?
I mean, it didn't really hurt. I just fucking slapped him. What?
So she admits that's his
Emotionally? Oh, yeah, she didn't deny best friend
best friend.
status.
Yeah.
It's not my. Oh my fucking god.
You told me you didn't want to get matching tattoos. You told me that I'm weird and kind of like naive.
If it makes you feel any better, she didn't want to get a tattoo of my face on her, so that's pretty much the same thing.
I mean, this is even your real face. You stole this face.
My real face is currently a one with the ground because it decomposed.
I mean, Cass, you could get a tattoo of a sword. That would be pretty badass.
I'm good where I'm at.
What if it was a magic sword that could magically appear in your hand and bludgeon things?
Is it like a super dull sword? Why would it bludgeon
Why,
something?
yeah, why would it be slashing damage?
Because she doesn't use swords, so she'd probably bonk someone on the head.
I mean, I have claws. I don't really need a sword, but I see what you're trying to do. No.
Caldron, go ahead and do your second con save.
Alright. 13. Oh, love when the dice doesn't like I have a good I have a +6. By all means, I'm not bad at con, but I'm just rolling like fucking shit.
Dude, same.
So yeah, a 13 will the same kind of reaction. Kind of get a little woozy there, and you just start to dizzy. World's kind of fading a little bit.
Caldron, seriously, just whacks him again.
Roll a d20.
I mean, Cass, I'm starting to wonder if he just likes it when you hit him.
I do
He
have that
hasn't been
effect with people.
He hasn't been touched by a woman in like 1,000 years.
Can you not?
Caldron, roll your second con save for this one, please. Okay.
24.
Again, slap of life. 24. Like before, you get woozy, you start falling backwards, she slaps you, and you come back. And he's like, all
I
right.
almost fell asleep again.
Sure. And away he goes. What are you guys talking about? Well, he finishes the shading on Spade. His chest is starting to look like Barry, to probably an alarming degree to anyone who's seen him.
That's really fucking creepily good. I don't like that. Well done, sir.
I have a
Well
very
done.
funny idea. I'll ask Victor to pause for a quick second.
All right.
Stop. Hurts a little bit. I'd like to split apart a clone that removes one of my max HP, and just to stand right beside me and get ready to slap me if I start dozing off. So this is probably weird for everyone because this is the first time I'm doing this, but I'm going like my skin is gonna start to bubble, and then from my left side it's gonna start stretching out, and another face it looks like pulling out of my body, and like there's another me there.
That seems like very complicated for trying to tattoo something on your left side, since you were doing it over your heart, weren't you?
Yeah, that has nothing to do with my heart.
So this spell allows him to use his health to put X amount of health points, and I believe he said at this time it was 1, into a skin shell, essentially, of his body. Am I explaining that correctly, Caldron?
Yeah, it's basically just taking a portion of my soul, hence removing a part of my maximum HP from my main host body into another one. The clone is gonna look at you, cast me like, you don't have to slap me anymore. I can slap me now.
Your wife must have been a lucky gal.
I couldn't do this before my wife.
Missed opportunities.
I've heard double the pleasure, double the fun. Something about double mint gum.
I do like the French.
The clone will tell Victor to continue.
Yeah, he's back at it. He's like, oh, look at that. The clone only has part of the tattoo on it. That's neat.
Victor, what's the aversion to talking about the Midori?
I just don't like them.
No, that's cool. We don't like them either. Can you just
Oh, you don't
Give
know
us
enough.
any?
You don't know enough about them to not like them. Psh,
I think I'm dating one, actually.
how'd that happen? Do we have some in Flake City? You're not dating Sperry, are you? Oh, that'd be weird. And your best friend's getting his face on his chest? Oh, that'd be weird. What kind of weird polycule is this? I don't like these younger generations. They get so weird with everything. You're worse than the French.
Victor, I'm not dating Sperry.
Okay, good. However, he's like, all right, that's fucking weird. So you're not dating Sperry. You think you're dating a Midori? What makes you think that?
We have a connection that we can kind of feel each other at times and talk to each other in our heads. There's more, but that's the gist of
Does that
it.
mean I might be a Midori? We do the same thing. We do the same thing. I
Sperry.
talk to you in your head.
Do you feel what I feel?
I
Don't.
can take some of your memories. Not take, but get some of them.
That's not the same.
Victor goes, but didn't you said that you were experimented on by Jake? Does your little partner have anything to do with him?
He might have been around.
Well, did he experiment on her too?
Define experiment? He gave her something that made her different. I don't really know exactly what he gave her. Definitely gave her something. Fuck, I don't know if that's DM giving a look.
It seems to me that, I mean, you were just speculating your friend here could be he points to you, Calton, that your friend here could be a Midori, but I mean, if this guy experimented on 2 different people and you think your partner could be a Midori, then couldn't your little friend here be one too? A whole bunch of them. Oh god, don't tell me that Jake figured out how to make Midori a goddamn contagion. I can't handle that. Don't tell me these zombies aren't Midori, are they? I will lose my mind. Oh, she's cute. Nice. Oh, is that your girlfriend? Nice, she's cute.
Wait. How does he have a picture of Mara?
I don't know, it's a great question actually. How do you have a picture of Mara?
You said she was on your Google page.
That's true. She was on the page. She's on the staff page of the website that you guys looked up for Sperry earlier. That's a good point. And it's a good looking picture. Her hair's all coiffed, her makeup is done. She got her professional corporate baddie look on. She looks cute, got her little glasses, got her little lab coat. She looks cute. And he's like, oh yeah, she's cute. Good for you. You're a little grungy for her. I get it. You have a motorcycle. She likes the way it feels between her legs when you guys ride. I bet that's what that's about. Nice. I had a bike for a while.
Okay, that's enough. Thank you.
Accurate.
If she gets a boost from my blood, does that makes a difference, right?
Oh, blood magic is blood magic. Vampires can get a boost from other vampires sometimes. Some magic users have used blood magic to help them. Midori absolutely do. Does she
Okay,
get
well, she's not a
so she gets a boost whenever she drinks from you. Do you get a boost when you drink from her? Can you drink? Have you tried drinking from her? Does that help?
No. I haven't. No.
Huh?
I'm not a why would I? No.
Well, the thing is, if you're trying to figure out if it's a Midori versus a vampire versus some other kind of blood magic, that'd be a way to find out. Midori, their whole thing is a two-way street, right? If she were a vampire creation and she was like turning you into like one of her little whatever, I don't know what the kids call them these days, toys, whatever, then it'd be different. It'd be a one-way street. If it's a two-way street, that sounds more like Midori or some sort of magic users with blood magic. You know, whenever we started hiding magic from people, and everyone had to start making it all secret, and then people didn't realize that people had magic, and they all started bringing with each other, and the offspring never knew that anyone had magic. And that's the problem you have with Amy. You know, her whole family had magic. No one told her she could have magic. She's off here playing with ghosts and shit. They didn't even know that ghosts were real. It was a whole thing. Caused part of the war, you know. People not realizing all these different species exist around the same freaking world. We all think we're just, oh, I'm the only vampire. Oh, I'm the only ghost. Oh, I'm the only... It's ridiculous. Positively ridiculous. These stories, they get boring after a while. Anyway, that looks like a pretty good face, don't you think? And he starts kind of wiping all the ink off. You're gonna go ahead and do your final con save, Caldron.
Jesus Christ.
And this, I will say, unfortunately, is going to be a disadvantage, and there could be some painful, I will roll pain damage dice as a consequence, because this is also going to involve Sperry finding out you're doing this. Okay.
Maybe we should... Okay, disadvantage you said. So we should use a reroll.
Go for it.
That's mildly better, but I don't know if 14 is gonna do it, fellas.
What the fuck does Sperry know he's getting a tattoo?
It's Sperry.
Because they're linking his location.
Ooh, Tinder got
So it
that high
involves him.
Arcana score.
This motherfucker.
Well,
All right, well, You want good news or bad news?
Start with the bad news.
Bad news is he is aware that something's happening. He has no idea what it is.
Okay.
He's just like, someone thinking about me? And he's an egomaniac, so he's like, someone probably is.
Okay, that's good. What did you roll?
What did I roll?
Yeah, just like above
A
table. Like I
9.
want to know.
A 9.
Okay.
A 9. So he is not going to be aware of what is happening. He's aware that some sort of magic is happening, but he is, again, an egomaniac, so he's assuming that someone's just thinking about me. And you will, however, that was the bad news. We did that first. Good, or, sorry, I guess I did that. So you're going to pass out.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay
Yeah.
with that.
You are going to pass out, but your Caldron clone is allowed to slap you, and you can roll again. Just a simple
And I
one, like a 1 con, like a 1 singular die for a con save.
Natural 1.
Ooh! So he slaps the shit out of you, and it actually makes you go more unconscious. And,
Just instead of slapping, he just curls up his fist and just punches the shit out of me.
yeah, go ahead and roll a d4.
Should've let Cass hit you.
You take 4 damage from yourself hitting you. And you're
Like,
unconscious.
wow,
Yeah.
ow, that actually hurt.
Actually hurt. Okay, there's like a whole conversation happening in the voice chat. So hold on, Eric, she did bite Cass once. I show Victor the picture of Mara. This is her. He said yes. Okay. So then Tinder says, I mean, we do suspect that Cass is a Renfield. Cass, for fuck's sake. Tinder, listen, you got bit. She controls you and is in your head. Then we have Cass, the control was once, bro. And then we have Tinder, it was still something she did to Cass. That is true. If Cass was open with you guys about conversation she's had with Mara, she could probably say something, but alas, she's not having those conversations with you because she doesn't ever confide in you guys as her friends. And then we have Eric saying, I think we just proved he likes getting slapped by Cass. I think we did just prove that, actually. I think we did, in fact, just prove that. But you all have tattoos now. How cool is that?
Yay! Can I roll my last hack or gadget?
You can. You absolutely can.
And just another d20?
Mhm.
Or do you want me to do
it'll-
percentile?
It'll be the d20 with your Arcana, your Artificer spellcasting ability added to that, and then we'll go from there with what you're gonna roll based on the die.
22.
All right, it was a very successful roll, and you are actually able to double the capacity of the battery pack.
Okay. I give it back to him, and it's like, I made some enhancements. Hopefully this works out for you.
Oh wow, this is nice. I honestly just really happy and surprised you didn't break my battery pack. Thank you.
I mean, I have done this professionally for the last 5 years. It's kind of what I do.
I mean, I don't really know you, so
I'm known around these parts for being somewhat of a tinkerer. People come from all over Flake City to have me make them things.
I
You should
graffiti
see-
buildings all over Flake City.
You should see what I can do if I'm in my studio. And if you ever want flames to come out of this, just let me know.
I prefer my batteries not have flames, actually.
Well,
But thank you. That's a very generous offer.
if you ever need anything to, like, be a mini flamethrower, I'm your girl.
And
There's a reason they call me Tinder.
It's good to I appreciate that. If you'll all excuse me, I just did a lot of magic on you. I'm gonna if you don't have any more questions for the time being, I am probably gonna go lay down. I have some blood in the fridge. I'm gonna break open.
If you need, Cass likes to give her blood.
I'm not even
It's
responding.
it's quite rude to volunteer someone as a blood bag. You should know that.
I'm not a
I would-
fucking blood bag.
I wasn't saying you are. I was saying your supposed friend was offering you as one, and I was telling her it was rude. Do you have trouble listening?
Yes, she
Go-
does, actually.
Go get your blood out of the fridge.
She's frisky. So, no more questions for Victor?
No, because you won't answer anything.
He's
Ooh,
answered a lot.
Can he turn
I know. I'm
Can
kidding.
he turn me into a vampire?
No. Just no.
Actually, as he's walking away, Cass will actually call to him real quick. Victor, you said the whole Midori, if they share blood, what happens to the other party if they do that?
What do you mean?
Okay, so if the person who's the Midori feeds off of me, what happens if I have her blood? What happens to me?
You're asking what happens if you drink her blood.
Yeah.
If it's a Midori connection, it would make the abilities between you go stronger. If she is a Midori, for example, she'd be able to do things through your connection. You know, you'd be able to feel things from her. You'd be able to get healed through magic through her. She'd be able to literally send magic through you, similar to a familiar connection, although not the same, but similar, akin to it. And it would make it more of a two-way street where you would be able to do things through the connection to her, that kind of thing. You'd feel things differently. I mean, I'm not a Midori, but I've seen people go through the change. In theory, you'd get a power boost, or you could be stronger for feeding on her. I don't know your business, and I don't know what is all up in there. He's kind of like just gesturing to all of you, because like you're all very like, in his mind, right? Like, this is an ancient vampire. In his mind, you're all kind of like mutts, right? Like, whatever the fuck all this is. You got like a guy who's like AI and shit. You got this guy who's like a sword and shit. You got this girl who's like a robot and shit. He's an old man at the end of the day. He is so old.
All
Am I
right.
still passed out on the floor?
I think you've probably managed to climb back up.
Yeah, I'll climb back up and then have the clone of me merge back with me.
Excellent.
Oh, I feel like someone punched the shit out of me.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Caldron, don't do that again. That was kind of gross.
I'll do it again. Anyways, Victor, I promised you I'd tell you what this bracelet does. Didn't want to tell you because this may or may not be a tracking device that Sperry's using to track me. But I think that, well, he hasn't come to get me yet, and I've sat in one place for 3 days. He's not coming to get me yet because I believe that I am not complete in his eyes. He needs me to... I'm, according to him, his most valuable asset, and I'm pretty sure for a guy that is very prideful and has a big ego, he wouldn't call something his most valuable asset unless he actually meant it. But I think that I'm not complete, and he wants me to further my abilities. My plan is to further my abilities faster than his judgment and get to the point where I will be able to somewhat put up a chance against him. Because I don't know about you, but have you met anyone else with my abilities or something similar?
My only concern with your idea here is he's always been a meticulous planner. Be careful of thinking you can be ahead of a schedule that he might be well apprised of.
Yeah.
He still can't get into the city.
No, he cannot.
I don't like the way he said that. Do you know stuff that you're just not telling us?
It's very possible, yes. Caldron, have you tried using your little tattoo ability to see if you can see where he is?
I was actually just about to say that. I'd like to do that.
And it'll tell you if he's within 1,000 feet? Yards? When is it?
Feet.
Alright, so you're gonna go ahead and activate it.
Sure. Did Victor say if there's like any charges on it? Like how many times?
I believe it was a 1 per day. Do we not agree? It was 1 per day that he could do, and you would use just basically use an action to activate it.
I think so.
Right. So, good news. Sperry is not aware of what you're doing. I don't want to say good or bad, just news. He is not within 1,000 feet.
On the spell, it says the duration is 1 hour.
I would say that I would let you know if that changes, but I would tell you that it will not be changing in the next hour. He's busy.
At least we'll, if we know that he gets into the city, we'll have at least once per day a, hour window where he can't sneak up on us.
True.
I don't think he'll be coming into the city anytime soon.
What does that mean? Why?
He's not going to be able to get through that barrier.
Yeah, the whole anti-Sperry barrier.
The purple barrier Roxy set up.
Oh,
It's
she
a big
didn't
dome.
Oh, don't give her that credit. Do not give her credit for... She, at best, orchestrated some elements. Do not give that annoying little girl credit for this level of magic. This is impressive magic. You understand the power that is going into this? You're gonna give her credit because it's purple? Her branding. Impressively annoying.
I'm giving her credit because I saw her doing it.
You didn't see her do it. You might have seen her tinkering with it, fiddling around the edges. She did put some things into place, admittedly. But it's not her barrier.
Is it yours?
No. It's... Roxy and I negotiated a truce. I was working with Miranda. and she was working with Amy, and we negotiated a ceasefire in the magic war that those two started to keep Sperry occupied. He's been using the war to keep them fighting so he could do what he's doing here. And anyways, there's a barrier in place. Roxy used one of her little friends, split her soul in half. Her body's in one place, her consciousness in another, and she's basically using that power to help power the spell with a few other elements involved as well. It's a lot of powerful magic. It had to be to stop a god from getting in. The way the spell works is no one can get in, no one can get out, but he can't access the magic mountains, and that is the most important thing right now, or so we're told.
So
So
her soul, is that like the main component to this barrier? Because I think powerful barrier.
The soul
It's
itself
magic.
is not the power, it's the terms of it. How do I put this? Think of it like a contract term. If X and Y and Z, whereas, we have a barrier. Kind of like that. One of those stipulations was having a certain kind of person split in two places.
like our friend Molly from the game.
Roxy and I aren't exactly besties. She didn't tell me what she was using on her side. This was a truce.
So what you're saying is this war was started because two girls were fighting over a guy?
Don't say that if you get Roxy. Don't bring that up to her. She gets very crazy. It's not about a guy. It's about a bunch of things. But yes, these stories do retell themselves, and these wars are very stupid. And now we're trying to stop that cycle, but things are a problem because Sperry, as you call him, Jake, cause problems. He's a nuisance, which is why I'm telling you, be aware of thinking you can pull one over on him, because sometimes you think you have a beautiful, elegant plan. This wasn't supposed to happen. It wasn't supposed to be zombies right now. It was supposed to be just a little weird magical situation where everyone in the city is completely fine, the city provides, and everyone is completely fine. The zombies were not expected to happen. Sperry's an asshole. He's always got a plan. So make sure you've got some too. That's what I can tell you.
Sorry, Victor, I'm gonna walk over. I'm gonna like reach my hand out and like over to his head. Like, I'm not like gonna go for it. I'm gonna like,
He's kinda, like,
remember how I mentioned how I could take some of Cass's like memories? Could I not take, but borrow the memory of like setting up this barrier? You said we need some hands. We need some cards in our hands against Sperry, and I think this might be something. I didn't quite understand your verbal instructions, so memory instructions.
The truce that we said, I could share with you the memory of the truce arrangement, but it's a lot. I didn't set up a lot of the spell. I set up my portion of it, but you'd need to get those memories from Roxy. The old one, not the young one.
Sure, I'll puzzle it together.
All right, so you are going to put your hand to his head?
Yep.
All right, I do somewhere on my hard drive have a short story that will describe this in better detail, but what you'll see in this vision, and I will share the short story with you guys as well, is it's a large, like massive, think like world tree type of tree, and you see an older Roxy. Looks familiar, but like definitely looks older. This is definitely a passage of time situation, and you see a approximately looking the same. You know, his glasses might be a slightly different shape. Victor, and you see them meeting under a tree. And they each have papers in their hands that basically are scrawled with spell work. Some in Miranda's hand, some in Amy's. They are swirling in different kinds, like different colors on the pages. The pages themselves seem magical, and you see Victor and Roxy go through these terms, and they join these two papers together and push them into the tree. This, again, massive, oozing with magical potential type of tree just kind of absorbs these magical papers into the bark, and that is what you see. There are details that Victor is obviously not privy to from the other side, and I don't want to say they structurally don't matter for the purpose of this memory, but most of what he has access to this memory is the setup of the truce and not the setup of the barrier itself.
I really hope that the actual barrier doesn't pertain anything to that world tree. I'd say aloud.
What world tree? What?
Do you want to know? I'll reach my hand out to your head.
Oh, I hate when you. Yeah, I guess.
I'll share that memory. That world tree.
Are we sharing with the class, or is it again a favoritism thing?
Do you want to know what I saw? Like, up for grabs. Bang.
Just like
Eric?
Just face palming everyone.
I don't think Eric wants to know.
I don't think Eric knows he's muted.
Probably.
Yeah, I guess.
Facepalm.
Does Cass recognize that tree?
No.
Okay, fair.
Well, I guess I don't know about you guys, but I'm hoping we run into old Roxy.
Hey, Cass. While we're like hanging, have you talked to Mara recently about getting food to my dad?
Vaguely.
Was she able to do it, or is he like, do we need to make plans to get him food before he dies?
I told her she's not going.
Okay, is it she can't go, or is this a fuck Tinder's dad type situation?
I told her not to go.
I will get, like, just like
Okay,
what?
so it's a fuck Tinder and her dad, Okay.
Tinder, you were on the fence about him for quite a while. I kind of offered Mar up originally, and the more I thought about it, she can't go in there by herself. It's fucking overrun with
Well-
zombies. There's other Sperry knows everything that goes on in there. I can't risk it. I'm sorry.
And you couldn't say anything, you let me believe that you had made arrangements for my dad when he's been stuck, not able to do anything. And we've been playing fucking video games for a day and a half and then getting tattoos. Like, couldn't say a fucking word in a day and a half since I asked you to do that. That, hey, it's too dangerous.
No.
Yeah, whatever. I'm done. She storms out and like goes to the patio.
Seriously? Like, really?
Sam and Kai are both just like, oh my god.
I'm gonna like lean over. I'm like, are you seriously?
I really don't want to sound like a dick. I didn't really think about it afterwards, honestly.
Yeah.
Caldron, she was talking about how much she was going to let him die. She was willing to let him die. How long we were talking about this?
See, but there's the thing that's my problem, Cass, is that we gave her hope.
Outside, Wes kind of just like steps outside next to you, Tinder. He's not saying anything, he's just kind of just gently just kind of like pats your back like a little pat rub thing where you don't know what to say, but you're just like very aware something is very fucked, and he's just like trying to provide comfort. He's not good at it, but he is trying.
Thanks, Wes.
I am so sorry, dude.
Everyone told me she's kind of a bitch, but I thought she was my friend. And obviously, once again, more is always more important than anyone else. So why am I not surprised? Like she couldn't even think about someone other than herself.
God damn. That's a
Yes.
valid. Yeah, tech working. Okay, I'll shut up. He's gonna keep just consoling you awkwardly.
Cass, couldn't you see that was her way of asking for us for help?
I mean, yeah, I guess. I didn't.
Thought you'd come further than that. He goes out and sees if he can talk to Tinder.
Damn. Everyone's getting emotional damage. I'm not even doing shit. Outside on the patio, you see Wes is just very awkwardly trying to console a not looking too happy Tinder.
I don't even know
You okay,
what
dear?
to do. No, because I trusted her. She couldn't even spare 2 minutes to say, let's change our plan. Like, anytime she's needed us, we've dropped everything and like figured out like we wanted to kill like Mara when she was trying to like drag her into whatever hell. And she said no, Mara's a good person. When, it's for what she wants, like rescuing Kaya, we do it. But
Well,
like
rescuing Kaya
from
was a good idea. I mean,
I'm not saying rescuing Kaya or that like helping Mara are bad things. It's that, and we did try to save my dad, and I understand that at the end of the day, sacrificing my dad might be the only real option we have. We don't have a feasible way of rescuing him, but she gave me false hope, and she couldn't even have the decency of saying, "Hey, the more I thought about this, the more dangerous it is." I would have understood. What I don't understand is her waiting 2 days when we knew he only had 3 days of food. Day and a half. Like,
Wes doesn't know that, so I'm just like, yeah, 2 days. Totally, it was one day. But, Wes doesn't know that, so.
she's waited all this time doing or letting us do asinine thing that could have been held off potentially. Me playing a video game when my dad potentially starving and dehydrated Like, he was already weak. I just don't know what to do or if I can even trust her. At the end of the day, is she going to have our back, or if it means sacrificing us all, is she going to do that for Mara?
There's Wes just rubbing your back, not knowing what to do.
You got two men trying to console you. Good luck, Tinder.
I mean, the women that are up here are emotionally unstable, so I'm not going to get help from any of those three.
I mean, inside people could be yelling. I mean, it stands to reason all the people who would be best to yell at Cass are all probably yelling at her right now, because you got Caldron, Sam, and Kyle going, "What the fuck?" So back in the studio, actually, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Who was that? What the fuck
It's
just happened?
All of them just saying, "What the fuck?" If
I'm
Victor's
gonna be just standing.
What the fuck? She didn't. She was so adamant that he started this fucking virus, and now we gotta drop everything to go risk our lives to give him a sandwich. I don't know. Wasn't top priority? I don't know.
Kaya's like, "You didn't tell her that she would do it, did you?" Like, this is just Tinder's just being an unreliable narrator, and like she inferred, right? You didn't tell her that Mara would, right?
I said I'd ask Mara.
Did you find out the answer earlier today and let her really sit on not knowing all day? It's like dark out now. We've done 4 tattoos.
Yeah, I know, Kaya. I found out before we left.
That's not a good look for you, my friend.
I really have many good looks.
Sam's like, this might call for a I can cue up an apology song if you got one.
Sam,
I don't know what to tell you, dude. You kind of fucked this one up. That was kind of messed up, dude. And like I don't know. I feel like you're normally a much better friend than that. So like, I don't know. I feel like you might owe her like, if not an apology, an explanation. And she seems kind of cheesy. So maybe like an apology song would be good. Confessions Part 2 probably isn't the way to go. It's a good song though. I'm gonna add it to the playlist anyway.
Sam, can you let me down?
Huh?
Can you hit the elevator? Can you let me down?
Are you trying to do some say anything boombox thing? That could be cute.
Sure.
What are you wanting
Yeah,
to
that's
do?
fine.
What are you wanting to do, Cass? What are you wanting to do?
I'd like to go for a walk. If I could.
Cass, that's a terrible idea. That's
Sam, hit the elevator.
Cass, I really don't know that's a good idea.
Sam, hit the elevator. Her eyes will start bleeding into black, and she just stares at Sam.
Kaya's gonna okay. Let's let's all just take a small breath and remember that we should be floating on a bubble of tattoos. I thought tattoos made you guys chill. Cass, if you really want to go down, I'll let you down, but I really just don't think you should. I know this sucks. I know they're all ganging up on you and all that, but like, I really don't think you should do a stupid thing right now. This is so dumb.
I feel like we're both thinking the same, like wanting to do the same thing. I've been sitting here contemplating jumping off the tower and leaving.
Don't pull a me.
So Kaya's at the elevator. Wes is seeing Tinder approach and is like, hey bud, those zombies, they tend to attack you. Let's not do anything stupid. Rubs back like with both hands. He's like, oh look, I have nails. I can like do some little back scritches. People love those. That's what best friends do this. Yeah. Oh god, he's like looking over his shoulder, seeing Cass, following Kaya, and he's like, oh my god, why is everyone being so stupid? Caldron, you weighing in on any of this?
I'm gonna walk over. Does Kaya call the elevator?
She's under duress. She doesn't like she's doing the thing where she's like really slowly like hitting the button, real slowly pulling out the car. Like she's doing it as slow and as long as she can to try and drag this out and give anyone a chance to stop this very big disaster happening.
Cass, I'm gonna talk to you in my head actually. What are you doing?
I need to go for a walk. I need air, and Tinder is at my usual exit. So this is the only other option at the moment.
You gonna go talk to your girlfriend?
I can talk to her while sitting here. However, I need air.
If you're gonna go out, you're gonna need a +1.
Caldron,
They don't. Right now, I'm the only person that isn't scolding you for what you did.
Why is that?
If you want to know, we're going on a walk. They don't need to know. They don't
Guess-
need to know I'm gone. I'll split off another one with a 1 max HP.
I guess Caldron and I are going for a walk.
If you get jumped, you only have you. At least you'll have someone else to help you.
All right, fine.
This is so dumb. This is what Kaya's saying. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. This is the dumbest. And she can't keep holding out on this. Like, she's been delaying and delaying and delaying, thinking that Caldron was going to talk you out of it, and instead he's going with you. And she's just like, I hope you have your cell phone to let me know when you want to come back up. Her walk. You guys just got back here. I've been alone with Sam, and she's been a mess, and she's been worried about you, and now you're leaving.
You know, things
I
would
was
be a
gonna-
lot more interesting for you two if you actually, like, confessed about each other.
Maybe if our friends weren't busy being fucking idiots, we could.
What do we have to do with you guys confessing to each other?
I don't know. Why are you guys being so stupid and going out in a zombie apocalypse?
Okay, Cass is gonna be stupid regardless, no offense. She might as well have someone to be with her.
Do you have your phone?
Okay? I don't own one.
She's not talking to you.
Oh no, I have to have a phone because Sam called me. Yes.
Yeah, you have your phone on you. Okay, please just stay in touch, I guess. And she kind of like awkwardly hugs both of you and like hugs you, Caldron, and is like, don't fucking let her die again. And then hugs you and is like, please don't fucking die again.
I always come back. Literally.
Yeah, but now you're fucking, the person keeping you alive might be in my goddamn video game. Maybe be smart about this.
I'll be back.
Ding. And you guys, I guess, get in the elevator. Yeah. All right.
Cass does.
Yeah.
She sends it down. To be clear, you will not have a way up without her coming down to get you because she has the key card.
Can't Cass fly up like she did before, and then I could just scale the side?
In theory, I'm sure that there's not a diminishing return on zombies noticing you guys be able to do that and learning how to do it themselves. So upstairs on the balcony, Eric, Tinder, Wes, what are you guys doing as you see these two idiots go out for a fucking stroll in the middle of the goddamn apocalypse?
We see that.
What the fuck is she doing now?
I don't know if she'd see that there's a wall in the way.
Is Caldron obscuring that he went?
The other one, yeah, would have like walked over and kind of checked up at the window.
Okay, so
Okay,
I guess
but
my
we're
question is,
looking
yeah,
down.
the Caldron that went with Cass, the one with all the hit points, is he hiding himself to like not be seen by the group, so only Cass is seen, or are we seeing both of them walk away?
Do we specifically have to walk in that direction?
You don't have to. You can hug the building and go off to the side. The door does drop you out underneath the smoker's balcony, but you could hug the building and get away that way without them seeing you.
Yeah, down on the down.
All
I
right.
probably would have mentioned that they see us.
So you guys are gonna sneak away then? All right.
Sure.
One hit point,
Brilliant.
Caldron. All right, what are you doing? Do you tell them what's
Beanbag.
Great, awesome, it's great. This is the smartest idea anyone's ever had in all of Dungeons and Dragons.
To be fair, I would literally just gonna like do a lap around the fucking like I'm not going anywhere particular. Staying within the fucking like perimeter of the station. Only because Caldron's here.
Yeah, just walking. Is this
Um,
usually what you do? Is kind of.
Wait, what? I'm sorry, I missed it. What?
Is this what you usually do? You just walk around laps? No, you definitely don't do that because you go to see your girlfriend, which definitely wouldn't be a laps around the building.
No, it's
Laps
usually
around
not.
something.
Usually not here at all.
Anyone on the patio saying anything? I would be willing to let you roll perception to see if you notice Cass walking away.
I want to roll perception. 18.
So you know whenever you've had like a falling out with a friend and you go to an event that they're both going to be at and you're really anxious, but you're like, it's okay, I'll come a couple hours late. Won't even see them in the crowd. And the second you walk in, the very first person you lock eyes with is the person you were trying to avoid. It's kind of like that. And you just happen to notice the edge of Cass's newly done artwork on her sleeve because it's still bare because she's an idiot, didn't put her jacket back on. And you can tell that she has left the building. You don't see Caldron because he's hugging the building more than she is.
Figures she's probably off to go gallivant with Mara again. Like, I'm so done with this. Like, Tinder looks down at the drop and kind of like tests the edge and hops up
Tinder,
on.
what are you doing?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, but I do worry about it.
I'll be fine. I have Box. He's all I need.
And my
Oh, God.
clone telepathically speak to her.
I don't know, Kenny. I truly don't know.
I don't see why not.
I can't think of a ready reason why not. Sure.
Wouldn't
Don't.
recommend jumping. That usually doesn't end well
Cass can do it.
because she can grow wings.
I mean, I just got a tattoo that says I could grow wings too.
Um,
Doesn't say I can fly, but I just have to glide down.
I don't know if that's how that I mean, it is magical, but like you are a warforged, and if it's just like, actual wings, I don't think they could hold up metal quite well. As my clone is saying this, I'm going to turn to Cass and say, Tinder might try and jump off the tower and spread wings and either also go away or try and find you. I doubt it's trying to find you. Just want to let you know.
Sake, seriously. She can't fly in that fucking form. She's gonna break something.
That's what I told her.
I'm just walking, pacing on the handrail, walking on it precariously, trying to decide what I'm gonna do.
Mind meld with Eric. Do you mind maybe pulling her down or something? Because I really don't know if the wings are going to work, and we don't need her accidentally killing herself.
Come on, Tinder. Please come down.
I'm fine.
If you want to go somewhere, we can go down the elevator.
And bump into her.
You don't have to bump into her.
If they can see Cass from where they are, couldn't she essentially see them where she's walking
So
if she turns around?
If she turned around and looked, perhaps, to be clear, Tinder just noticed a little bit of your arm as you were walking by.
All right, never mind.
Look, I'd rather you not test that out. I'm worried about it not working the way you think it's going to work. I don't want you to get hurt.
I'm already hurt.
I understand that, but physically hurt, emotional hurt.
Is
Well,
worse.
I'm not even going to say that.
Emotional,
Can be.
damn it!
Like, I have to get out of here. I have to go to him. Like, I know it's stupid, and I don't want to risk anyone else. Like, it's not, like, she obviously felt like it was too dangerous to risk Mara. So I can't risk you or Caldron or anyone else. It's my dad.
I'm going to see that it's taking a little bit for her to get down from there, so my clone will come out as well.
I continue pacing.
Can I just above table? If it's too dangerous for my superpowered girlfriend, I'm just leaving it at that.
I'm just saying that Tinder's mind is if you think it's too dangerous for your superpowered girlfriend, then why would I risk anyone else? But it's my dad. Like, he's the only anything I've got.
Hey, Tinder, I see that you're still on the railing there.
Yeah, I'm not jumping. I'm just clearing my head.
Cigarette worked for me.
I don't think that's really gonna work for a robot.
Maybe the act would help. Sometimes it's not just about what it physically does, but doing something like that could also soothe the soul in a way.
Yeah, but that's too similar to what she does to handle all of her problems.
Well,
And
we don't really know what she's been through or what's really happened to get her to that point, but it wouldn't hurt.
And
Not everything
I-
has to be about her.
and I understand that, but right now, I don't want to be anything like her because all I know is she couldn't even be honest with me. She couldn't take 2 minutes out of this entire day. Like, and yesterday, before everything happened, she said she would ask, and it's been almost 2 days since I asked her, and she said she'd looked into it. Instead of me going and helping my dad, she let it fester for this long. I can't.
I vaguely understand how you feel. I mean, I'll point to the bracelet. That and my wife could be in a similar situation to your father, but
Right.
it's hard. Like, if you go there, you're gonna die. If
We don't-
Barry really does, if he's a valuable enough asset, Barry most likely, like, probably fuels his soul or something, or does have something or someone to bring some form of nutrients to him.
Eric, do you think maybe you could hack into R&D and maybe we could, like, there was cameras all around, maybe we could, like, at least do some, or Gordo to, like, just check on him?
I can try. If you'll come down, I will try.
Pender, like, does this little spin thing and jumps back down onto the patio.
As clumsy as you are, I should really make you roll dexterity, but I don't want to see you fall, so I won't. And that is the rule of GMing. If you ever want to make your players roll, consider what the failure will look like, and do you really want to mitigate that? And I don't. I don't want to. It's 12:30. I was gonna end this a while ago, but the roleplay has been so good I cannot. Oh my god, I'm dying! Woo!
On my bullshit roll, I just got a 15. So plus, would that be survival or
I was gonna go
acrobatics?
with like acrobatics or athletics, but we'll
So-
either way you will pass. Oh, such good roleplay, you guys. I did see, Meg, I saw your face like light up with like the light of like a player realizing something, and I don't wanna wrap this if you're about to say something. Okay? You're alright?
It's in your chat.
Okay.
And that's I will yes or no, and then I will let it
Y-
go.
Yeah, you can. I mean, that's an ability you have. You're gonna probably have, if it's happening right now, they're gonna have to announce that in game.
Because there's no saving throw. It just happens. Cass is gonna look at Caldron and just quietly I'm sorry, and cast invisibility.
And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Off. No.
Do you have a response to that, Caldron? Thematically, it's beautiful to have it just end there with her saying "I'm sorry" and vanishing. But if you have if you have anything you want to add, we can totally do that.
I was gonna say, as I see her go invisible, I was gonna ask if I could like ball up and like shoot like spike out my body like in an omnidirectional way and have it barbed, so if she gets stabbed, it's barbed.
So
So
you
she
fall like
To do damage, or to
like
try.
I don't see why it wouldn't do damage, but the purpose is to like hold her in place if she gets stabbed, because again, barbed.
I would say that she would at very least that if you hit it, I would probably make you roll a d20 and I'd get her roll a dexterity against it. Cass racing to her stats going, shit, where's my dexterity at?
Is mine just like a flat 20, or would it be like a grapple check?
You're using your ability to make your body into barb. I guess a grapple check of some sort. Yeah, what is that? Strength? Sounds right. I'd say to successfully actually grapple her, you'd probably want to have the strength for it, because you're trying to use the strength of the barbs to hold her in place, correct?
Yeah.
Alright, there's gonna be damage involved if you hit with this, by the way. I'm gonna make her bleed. Ah, she had her cocky smile on. That's not good. That's not good for your cause, Caldron.
Fuck.
She's got that snow smile on. That's not good. I gotta do that tomorrow. Ooh, and you rolled
Oh,
a 2.
God.
Yeah, she's not even
Yeah.
good. Alright, what'd you roll, Cass? It's that bone die.
18.
18. Alright, so you do barb out. I will give you this. It deals 3 damage to her. You should get something. That's honestly was a very creative idea. I liked it. Y'all were really twisted with the ideas today, actually. Everyone take a free reroll. Very much great roleplay, great twisted ideas, great all around. Good job, everyone. And you will deal 3 points of damage to Cass, and you'll be standing out there in the fucking front of the radio station. Hopefully you can call up. Hopefully you have a way to get a hold of people inside the radio station to get let back in, because your friend just fucking abandoned you and she had the cell phone.
Yes. As I feel like I nick her. I'll go back to my regular form and yell out, "I trusted you."
And that is where we can end tonight's session.
Why did that hurt more than Tinder?
Because he
because
trusted
he's your
you.
BFF.
Oh no.
I am screaming right now. That was rough, you guys.
Nice.
Holy shit. Oh.
Sorry. Well, not sorry. Actually, yeah, no, you should be sorry, Cass.
Yeah, no, you guys all did emotional damage to each other. I didn't do shit. This is all y'all doing emotional damage to each other. That was devastating. Holy fuck.
It was stuff that needed to come through, though, I think.
Session
For some of
13. Session 13, folks. Session 13. Holy shit. All right. Well, you all emotionally traumatized each other thoroughly. Great session. If anyone has any stars or wishes, slide into them DMs, because, yeah, great job all around. That was Flake City, session 13. Things got really emotional, really intense. I did not cause the emotional damage. Other people did. That was crazy. If you enjoyed this session, if you want to see other emotional damage and see where it came in, please subscribe to the channel. Check out the playlist on the screen. Thanks so much for being here. If you didn't like it, go find something you will enjoy. And in the meantime, thanks so much for watching. Go play some D&D. Bye!